definitely was not piping the game audio through the entire time. Not at all. There was no game audio being piped through at all during that loading screen. It was muted the whole time and did not have two songs playing simultaneously during that loading screen. It's okay, because I'm a good streamer and I know what I'm doing. Definitely. But welcome in, everyone. Well, we're gonna be doing some Blue Archive today. We're really just gonna be doing the relationship quests and stuff like that. We gotta do Takane, and then we have so many to do. But I figured it'd be a fun little, you know, nice little cozy stream before I go away for about a week. I'm gonna be doing some really fun stuff. Haven't decided. I think I've talked about it before. Haven't decided if I'm going to talk about it too much, but it's a lot of fun. I'm really excited. Something awesome. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna be out for about a week and I'll be back. But yeah, hello Ice, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Where are you going? Away. I'm gonna be doing something cool in my personal life, and I don't know if I'm gonna bring it up, but I have to at least say that I'm leaving, so you guys aren't confused why I stopped streaming for a week. But I'm super excited. It's gonna be fun. And I'll try not to talk about it too much, because that would be the worst, to be like, I did something, but I'm never going to tell you about it. But we'll see. When I get back, I'll talk about it probably. But anyway, we're playing some Blue Archive today to wrap up a little bit of fun stuff. A lot of stuff planned in Blue Archive. I need to do so much like catching up right now. Obviously right now we're just doing some relationship quests, which don't really have any, you know, time limits, I guess. That time limit's the wrong word, but to rob the bank and use the money to create a rocket and went to Mars in a week. Yes. With a hyperdrive, it would take way less than a week for a hyperdrive. You do realize that a hyperdrive is faster than the speed of light. I believe. Spend the vacation. Oh, okay. I see. I'm spending the time there. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I was gonna say it takes, I think it's 14 minutes. 14 minutes. It takes information to go from Mars to Earth, and you know that travels at the speed of light. So take about 14 minutes. But that's at the speed of light. So if it's a hyperdrive, it goes faster. So it might take even less time. But honestly, we don't know, because physics falls apart when you get to the speed of light. So who knows? I've been watching a lot of space-time videos. Not recently, but I've been getting back into it. There's this channel, Floathead Physics. If you ever want to learn anything about like Einsteinian physics? No, I don't know if that's what it's called. Relative physics? I don't know what you call it. Not Newtonian physics, basically. Or stuff like that. I recommend Floathead Physics. They have some awesome videos. And he explains it very, very well. And he's so passionate. Like, I've never seen a guy more passionate about teaching and the stuff he is teaching. It's so awesome to just watch him talk about stuff, because like the way he does his videos is Floathead Physics. The way he teaches is like, he kind of makes it seem like he gives you a problem and then he solves the problem, and you're basically, the idea is it feels like you're solving the problem along with him. So he acts like he's like actually coming to these conclusions, like, oh my god, that means that this is how this works, which obviously he's already pre-planned that, but like you can tell that he's genuinely like, he's so passionate. He's like, that if that means this, then this means that it works like that, and he just gets so into it, and I love it. And you just gotta feel the energy back. You're like, oh man. But no, he really does a lot of good talk about that kind of stuff. It's so cool. But yeah, if you ever want to like change your like perspective on like just Newtonian physics, learn about like that, like relative motion or stuff. It literally I mean, it's all theories, but I mean, so is Newtonian physics. But it makes you like, it makes you question life, because you're like, man, I've been learning Newtonian physics my whole life and it's basically all wrong. But like, it's not wrong, it's just correct at the speeds and the stuff like what we deal with. It works. But when you start dealing with like the speed of light and stuff like that, and like cosmic scales, it's just fully wrong. And your mind just explodes, because you're like, I've been learning this my whole life and it's all wrong? What do you mean? It's really cool. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're talking about this, but it's fine. The weather's making your Twitch be stinky? Oh. Well, welcome to YouTube, Gare. Welcome back to YouTube. Back on the YouTube side. Well, I hope the weather isn't too bad over there. Hope it's not too bad. Well, good to see you, Gare. I'll try to make sure to read the messages, because I know there's a pretty big time delay for YouTube for some reason. I turn on low latency for YouTube streams, but the I don't know, YouTube is so behind or whatever. Like anytime I get a viewer on YouTube, they'll like leave before I respond to their message, because they're like, oh, I assume they think I'm ignoring them, but it's like, no. I just can't get YouTube streams to sync up well. There's like a huge delay. Back home. Well, I'm glad you're back home. I've been getting I assume it's going to be a pig butchering scam, but I'm getting a text message scam where they're like, hey, it was like, hey, from like a number I don't have saved in my phone, and it's from an area code that's like across the country from me. And it was like, hey, are you coming to the barbecue tonight? Crazy first question. And then, so now I'm just playing along. I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there, totally. So I'm assuming it's a pig butchering scam, because that's usually how those work, is they start with the wrong number text. But I'm gonna play along and just, I don't know, see what happens. It's fun. They just texted me right now, so I'll message them later, you know, even though it's like, it's nighttime, like it's barbecue time. If I were supposed to go to a barbecue tonight, it would be right now. So I need to come up with an excuse. I need to be like, hey, sorry I couldn't make it. I got mauled by a mountain lion or something. I don't know. I'll come up with something stupid. But hey, if you ever get a random number text where they're like, it's a wrong number, it's probably because it's a pig butchering scam, and don't believe anything they say. Unless you know someone is texting you that, you know, is supposed to be wrong. But yeah, be wary of that stuff. Yeah, not even like random numbers, because then they'll be like, hey, let's talk. If they're a random number, they're a stranger. Even if they are a stranger and not a scammer, I don't know. I just feel like, nah, it's probably not gonna work out. 140p, no, not the crunchy stream. Man, the pain. Yes, Gare's rejoined the dark side. You are super blurry. No, I need them. I need them to see. You know, as someone who has glasses, My prescription is really strong. Like I think I'm one prescription away from being legally blind, so I get all of the disability without any of the perks of having a disability. Because I'm not legally disabled. Well, I mean, needing glasses is a disability, but you know, there's like a certain level, you know? But like, I'm not legally blind, but I'm like very close to being legally blind. So I don't get any of the perks of being disabled legally, but I get all of the troubles of being, granted, I have to wear glasses, and I'm not claiming to be like disabled, you know? I've never been really hindered. I mean, there's been a few times, but it's not like anything I'm going to be like, you know, I need you know, that kind of stuff. It's not a huge deal. But actually, you know, one of the craziest things that nobody talks about, because my prescription is so bad, is VTubing. One of the main reasons I mean, there's a lot of reasons I haven't fully like debuted my model and everything, but one of the main reasons I haven't debuted yet is because of my glasses. It is so hard to track eyes when you have glasses. Now, a lot of people can, and a lot of YouTubers have glasses, and that tracks totally fine. But the problem with mine is my prescription, not only like the prescription itself, I think it's I always get confused because it doesn't matter to me, but I think I'm farsighted. I'm whatever it is, I can't see far, but it doesn't matter because I can't see far past like I think 3 inches away from my, like 2 inches away from my nose. It's pure blurry, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if I'm farsighted or nearsighted. I can't see anything past my nose. But technically I am, so whatever one that is. But that lens shape makes my eyes look smaller. Now, a lot of people do have that and can still track, but my prescription is so strong that it makes my eyes look almost like half the size they are. It makes my eyes really small. It makes the glare super strong. Like, I have most people who have glasses have a prescription that's not bad enough where your phone can still track it. You know, if you properly light your face, you have a good phone, it can read it. But my prescription is so strong that like it cannot track my eyes. It just can't track my eyes. Because I tried for hours setting up different lightings, tilting my glasses for different glare positions, different, you know, settings, and tweaking it. It just doesn't work. So unless I get eye surgery, which because of my prescription, I can't get LASIK. I have to get a process that's like triple the price and 6 months of recovery time. I just have to wear glasses. I think at this point I probably could try contacts, because back when I was originally trying to do contacts, the contact technology was like my contacts had to be really thick, and I have incredibly sensitive eyes, so I couldn't do contacts. But I feel like now maybe the technology is a little bit better. Maybe I can try that again, but then I'd have to learn contacts. Contacts with super duper sensitive eyes, like right now just talking about eyes is making my eyes water a little bit. That's how sensitive my eyes are. It's awesome. I have a lot of messed up things with my eyes, so it's a lot of work, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no LASIK. No, I have to get LASIK. Is a it is a surgery where they take a laser and they shave off your cornea to fit right. But what I have to do, you can do that for specific kinds of what do you call it? You can do that for specific kinds of, oh wait, no. Okay, hold on, I got it backwards. So LASIK, what you do is you have your cornea, you shave a little flap, you have a flap, and then you shave underneath it with the laser, and then you put the flap back on top. And so if you do that, you basically get to see instantly. But you need a thick enough cornea to do that. And my cornea, or it's not cornea, but you know what I mean, like the iris, whatever the bulgy part of the eye is, the lens. My lens is so thin that I don't have enough to actually make a flap. So they just have to straight up shave down. They can't make a flap. Because if you put the flap back on top, it kind of like sort of heals instantly because that flap didn't get shaved down. So it's totally fine. And you can see instantly when you're done with LASIK. I think there's a little bit of like precaution and waiting, but basically after LASIK, you can see instantly. But what I need is a different surgery called PKR because my lens is so thin, they can't make that flap and they just have to shave down directly. They can't make that flap. And so what that does is it allows me to see instantly when I'm done with the surgery, but because there's no flap to protect it, it gets worse over the course of like 6 months. Your eyes get blurrier and blurrier, and that blur cannot be corrected by glasses because it's like just like the eye healing and like growing over itself to smooth out. And then by just blinking like normally, your eye slowly like polishes the lens and it gets clearer and clearer. So you basically, the surgery that I'd have to get is triple the price, and I get to see instantly, and then it gets blurrier and blurrier over the course of like 3 months, and then I get to slowly get unblurred for 3 more months, and then I can, then I can see, and then in about 20, 15 years, my eyes start going bad again anyway. It's just like I've been dealt. I don't want to say I have the worst eyes because I'm not blind and I can see, and glasses aren't too bad, but there are a lot of things that I can't do because of glasses. And I really should just suck up and just learn how to use contacts, but man. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, and all of this surgery, all considered cosmetic, so insurance won't cover it. Because, like I said, I'm not legally blind, so it doesn't matter. Even though I think if you are legally blind, I still don't think insurance covers it because it's considered cosmetic surgery. I can't get it covered because I can live with glasses and I can live with contacts. I don't need the surgery, so therefore the insurance won't cover it because it's awesome. Yeah. It's great, but... Oh, you're free! Welcome back, Gare. Welcome back to the Twitch side. I gotta look into like... Maybe I should look into like how to stream on YouTube, because to be honest, I really haven't looked into any settings. I just kind of pass it through. But maybe there's some settings or something that lets it work better. I know it's because of your internet, but the chat lag is just terrible. And the connections, I don't know. We'll see. Got some vanilla spice tea that we'll be sipping on. But yeah, we got some fun stuff to do. Finish up our dailies. We're gonna finish up our dailies, and then we're going to do some relationship quests. And I'll try not to do total or grand assault because I don't want to. The trousers are baffling. Oh, the baffling trousers, yeah. First name 3, last name Dom. Hey, we already have a freedom. We have 2 freedoms actually, but we call one of them Team. Actually, I don't think freedom's ever been in my chat before. But Team has. That'd be a 3rd freedom. So many freedoms. All right, let's switch over. Let's switch scenes and actually unmute my game this time. Alrighty. Now I'm sure some of you are a little bit worried. Why isn't Ibuki on the screen? She is here. She's there. She's right here. But guys, I still can't get over this live. This might be my favorite live 2D of all time. It's so good, dude. I can't take this off my screen. It's probably my favorite live 2D. I've been having so much fun with it. Like, look at how much her head goes. Look at her tail wagging. The pose is good. The facial expression is awesome. If you wait long enough, she'll just start doing more snow angels. The little puff of breath. I can't get over this, guys. It's so good. So I'm definitely keeping it up a little longer because I just can't get over it. I'm still an Ibuki fan, but man, Yakumo has become one of my favorite characters very quickly. I've been enjoying her character a ton. I want her to do the Snow Angel. So if you wait long enough, she should do a Snow Angel. I mean, she's already doing it, but like, you know, she'll do it again. No, she's not going to do it. Will Ibuki be overtaken? Probably not. Probably not. But honestly, I felt that when oh, there we go. See, she's doing a Snow Angel. Isn't that so cool, man? That's so cool. And she has a little tail wag, gives you a little grin, and then back to the idol. It's so good, man. It's so good. But yeah, I don't know. I felt that way when I, you know, had like when Klee was introduced and I was obsessed with Klee. But I feel like I've been obsessed. And I think I had a relatively mild obsession with Maid Alice when she got announced in this game in Blue Archive. Maid Arisu. I mean, I have both of them. I have Klee's figure and I have Maid Arisu's figure. No, I don't have Alice's normal figure because I don't know if they have one actually. I did order her Nendroid though. But I've had Ibuki. I've been obsessed with Ibuki for probably over 2 years at this point. So I think Ibuki is definitely my longest obsession. And I mean, I have the plushie. And I take the pictures. It's kind of like I'm kind of set for life now. I mean, I need to get some. There's just they haven't done really a lot of, I don't think they've done any like official merch. It's like, I don't think, granted, I don't know how, I don't know what these plushies are called, the one that I have, but they're not, I don't think they're officially licensed through Blue Archive. But I mean, Blue Archive lets you do that, but I don't know if it's officially licensed. I can't disown my child. Yeah, no, I cannot. But yeah, there's like no official there's no like official merch of Ibuki, with like small exception. I'm talking like figures or like posters or stuff like that. I mean, there's like little buttons and stickers, I bet, somewhere, but like there's no like official figure or official plushie, or I don't know, even like official posters. There's like nothing for Ibuki, and I don't know why, because she's clearly one of the most popular students in the game. Not as popular as like Hina and Hoshino, which are like definitely like top two, but like there's no Ibuki merch, which is crazy. I'm sure the fact that she's like one of the younger characters is probably a reason, but like I've never been afraid of that. Well, no, I'm thinking of the other characters. Oh, Ibuki's 11, and I think the only other character that young is Sora, and then Kokona. And they haven't done any for Sora because she's not playable right now. But Kokona, I don't think they've done any merch of her either, so I don't know, maybe it might be, but the day they do one, the day they make a figure, I'm buying it instantly. It's probably going to be a long time before they do, for whatever reason. Or even an official plushie. I'd kill for an official plushie. I still need to find, so the one I have is a 50 centimeter version. It's massive, obviously, but there is like a normal sized version. Like I think it's maybe 10 centimeters or whatever. It's whatever like the normal Chokupunny size are. It's not a Chokupunny. It's whatever this brand is, but it's so small and it's cute. And as much as I love my big Ibuki, it's hard to take her on trips, you know? But if she was small, I could bring her wherever I go. But I cannot for the life of me find the small ones. Nobody is selling the small ones. I need to like start reaching out to people and be like, hey, if you know where to find the small Ibuki, I will buy it off of you. I will pay triple the price. But I think it's because everybody loves it so much, nobody wants to get rid of it. Like on eBay, you can find about 4 or 5 of the big Ibukis. I mean, they're pretty expensive, but there's a fair amount of them. But there's no even like posted listings, like past sold listings on eBay of small ibuki. Nobody's selling it. And I get the feeling nobody wants to sell it because they just love it too much, which is fair. But I want one so bad. I want this small ibuki. I need her. And I think there's like another small ibuki that's out there. And apparently should be restocking in the month. Which honestly, the other one, it's like a little droopy-eyed one. Oh, it's like a Fumo. It's like a Fumo style. A Fumo style ibuki. Which there were about 10 listed on eBay. But thanks to me, they're all gone. Not all of them. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them left. But they're all gone because I tried to buy them all. They were all listed on eBay. And I guess all the listers just forgot to take them down because they were all out of stock. And they figured that out because I went around and I bought all of them. I mean, I bought them one at a time. But I was like, hey, I went to buy it. And then they said, hey, this is actually out of stock. And they canceled the order. And I just kept doing that until they all disappeared. I think now there's like 1 or 2 left. But, no, I'm not creating a monopoly. I'm cleaning up the eBay streets. I'm getting them to, like, I don't know, get better reviews, I guess, so they're not selling stuff that's not there. But yeah, I kept buying them. I was like, okay, fine, then I'll buy this one. Then I'll buy this one. And everyone's like, no, we don't have them anymore. I was like, then take it off, please. But I think only like 1 or 2 people still have it up, and I still bought them, but they just haven't taken down their listing. I didn't get scammed. They all refunded the stuff to me, you know. But yeah, two of the people they refunded me, but they didn't take down the listing. I was like, dude, take it down, or I'll buy it again. I'll keep buying it until you take it down. But yeah, those are the 3 ibuki plushies that are big. The big one, the small one, and then the Fumo. And I only have 1. It would be nice to have all 3, but alas, earwax. And I talked so long that we went back to full screen mode. We get to see the cute animation. All right, we gotta do our dailies. Let me yap and do the dailies. Oh my god, that's so loud. All right. Nope, don't want to go there right now. Okay. But yeah, so if anyone knows where I could purchase the small ibuki plushie, let me know. I will pay for it. I will pay for it, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm not gonna pay an exorbitant amount. It'd be nice if I don't pay over the cost of the big ibuki plushie, but... And the fact, like, I know the plushie exists. One, because I think I saw 1 or 2 listings on eBay that also sold out when I tried to buy them. But also, I've seen people do it. There's this one cosplayer on Twitter that I follow that has it in the background of all of her pictures. And I'm like, I see it every time. And I'm like, it's right there. And I want to reach out and be like, can I buy it? But that would be so mean. So I'm not going to do that. But like, I know at least one person owns one. At least one person owns the small ibuki plushie, and it's not me. So I need to ask them how they got it. Be like, hey, you have a small ibuki plushie. You've never talked to me before, but you have small ibuki. How can I acquire a small ibuki? If not yours, then where? But I don't think I would, because a lot of people like the small ibuki in her pictures, including me. And I would feel bad if it was no longer in her pictures. Maybe we could have joint custody over the ibuki. That'd be kind of nice. She can spend weekends at my house, and then I can ship her back to Japan. I think she's Japanese. No, she is. I don't think I know. It's a symbol of membership to the Ibuki cult. Yeah, I wish. I wish, because I would definitely have it. Do 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 do. Actually, no, I already know it's not because I'm in the cult and I don't have one. I made the cult. No, I definitely didn't, but I'd join if it existed. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. Where's Takane? We're gonna do her story soon. I'm pretty excited for Takane. The live 2D is pretty cute. I think they just introduced or announced a pop-up parade figure of sleeping or pajama Yuka. It's really cute. It's really cute. And the sprite, because they give two faces so you can swap out our face. That's like the normal sprite, the one you just saw, but then you also have a 1 2 3 4 5. They have a really funny smug face that they added that you can swap out. It's so good. Oh yeah. I was thinking back on that, why they haven't done Ibuki. I'm pretty sure they've done a Kokona pop-up parade. Hold on. Let me see. Kokona pop-up parade. Maybe I could just type in Kokona to see if they've done any figures. I feel like I've seen a Kokona figure. That's... Okay, that's just an info page. Can I just like... Can I go to like... Hold on, I need to know this right now. Good smile. Perhaps you could commission someone to make a plushie go the extra mile. Yeah. That'd be cute. Maybe I should commission a plushie. And then have a hug nappy. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Okay. Good Smile does not have a Kokona. I thought I did. Okay. I guess I'm wrong. Okay. What do we have to do? Event. Short event. Event almost done. Do your event. Before we do this, I think, yeah, I need to get stage 10 done in a few seconds. Oh shoot, I didn't look at the... It's yellow. To beat yellow, we need to make a yellow team, not a red team. Okay, yellow team. Who's a fast yellow team? I guess Iori is probably pretty good. I don't think I need this. I could probably just sweep this anyway, or like no brain this. Scrap Nonomi and screw it, Utaha. Just race a magical for fun. Okay. Yeah, if I do get a custom nappy, I should make it so it can fit within Ibuki's hand. Alright, we're gonna put this on probably Nonomi. I probably didn't need to buff because this is stage 10. We're fine. I probably didn't need Seiya at all. I forget, these is not hard content. I think I only get credits for this, but like it's still a good idea. Go Racer! Put that down there. Can you move forward? Thank you. Alright, where's the boss? Nice. Surely that was under however many seconds I needed to do it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, now we can sweep. Okay, so what do I need left here? So I have all of those done. I have all of those done and those done. So I have enough. I want some more. Oh, I have 174. I need to check out her thing first. And then Trinity would be nice. I only have 11 of those, so I need some of that. 72 each. 81, 126, that's fine. I'm so low on these. Okay. Yeah, these are the important ones, so we'll do those first. But let's see. Because I still need to do... Oh, no, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to run 20 first. So I'm trying to buy out the shop, but I also don't want to use too many because I'm supposed to save a lot for the next event that's coming up. Because apparently there's a mini game that requires a lot of stamina. So I'm saving some. So we'll do that. It should be enough for dailies. Yup. Alright. We can drop a message in the club, in the tummy club. Man, we've been going crazy with the stickers. No one's chatting. We'll chat. Hope everyone has a good day. There we go. Put a little activity in the chat. Now load. This Pyroxene menu takes so long to load, man. Okay, so there's that. That's all good. Now I need to go here, and I need to be careful not to accept the 351. I can claim these. I can claim these. I can claim everything except the 350. Are they giving me... Okay. Save those. Because this should still be enough to buy out most of the shop here. Oh shoot, I didn't do the afterward. Oh no, because I already played it. Okay, good. And that was it? Okay. Oh, did I run the wrong... I did. I did the wrong one. Oh, okay, it's fine. Not gonna clean out the shop if I make mistakes like that. Okay, so I need all of these. I have 69 of those, so I need those. Okay, cool. Gosh, you need so many P points. This is the most rerun event I've ever seen in my life. It's so short, and there's no way to like actually max out this shop. It's absurd. I need so many of these. Oh my gosh. It's like they really want you to max out everything. Granted, that's why they're giving us so many. Like, they're giving us 350 stamina every single day and a ton of those, like, rewards. It's because it's just like a super short event. But this event is supposed to be like a 2-week-long event at least. So I think they're doing a good job with the fact that they needed to shorten this, especially because it's a rerun. All right, let me go ahead and sweep these. I already did these, so I don't have to do them on stream. If you're wondering, I'm only doing triple insane. There's no way I'm going to do triple torment or double torment. I tried torment for a little bit. It's just not fun. It's just a pure crit, a pure RNG. I think it's a relatively fun boss to actually do the insane, but to do the torments on the other two is just so... It's torment. Wow, who would have thought? But yeah, it's just not fun. There's really no difference except that you just take more damage. So you just need stronger characters and a ton of RNG. Like, there's so much resetting. So I'm just not doing it. I'm sticking with my triple insane. It's probably not going to be enough to keep platinum, but I don't care. Because the beauty of Grand Assault is it doesn't matter what rank you get a 10 pull either way. The only thing you get is that medal or that trophy. It's the only thing you get. I mean, you get a little bit more of these coins, but that's not a huge deal. You get so many anyway. All right, did I do 15? Yes, I did. All right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. So we're going to start with Takane. And then... Someone remind me, if Ronin shows up, we need to do Guide Pina, because every time I ask, what do you guys want to do? Ronin says Pina, and I always forget, / I've already picked one by the time he responds. So, if Ronin shows up, we need to do Guide Pina. I don't even know if Ronin like loves Pina or if that's just they just keep picking that, but they keep picking it and they keep not picking it. So but let's see. So we're gonna do Takane. We have so much time. We could do a lot today. Probably like 3 or 4 today. I don't know. I think Noah Pajamas would be pretty nice. That one's probably pretty cool. But yeah, as always, if you see any of these characters, feel free to let me know if you want to do one. If you want to do a story, should be fun. Yeah, we have to get through all of them, and we have access to all of them. No, everyone is above level 10, so we can do the whole story. But we are going to start with Takane. Takane. I don't know how to enunciate her name or whatever. Greetings, Sensei. For my upcoming student rep duty at Shale, I thought it proper for me to announce my presence beforehand. You don't have to be too formal. Does that bother you? No, but we can be more casual, Takane. Very well. Regardless, I look forward to working with you today. Me too. I'm excited. I want to learn more about Takane, Miyoshi Takane. I don't know how to like enunciate her name. The subject of like Takane. I don't know. I don't know where the stress goes for her syllables because I've never listened to anyone say her name. So, how do you do, Sensei? I am Miyoshi Takane, and I'd like to offer my greetings. Welcome, Takane. Is this your first time visiting Shale? Foo-foo, it is. Indeed it is. Thank you for the warm welcome. Shale is as wonderful as they say. I will not be going into my foo-foo rant with Takane because I think it fits her. Like I said, there are some characters that I think it works for, and I think it works for Takane. But not every character. Not every single character. I guess I did go into my rant a little bit, but anyway, we're going to move on. And speaking of warm, this weather is quite balmy, isn't it? I'm not sure I've ever experienced such a climate. I apologize if this is too sudden, but from the moment I started my journey to the Shale, I was assailed by a certain curiosity. About what? Well, I wish to learn more about you. Where's this suddenly coming from? Well, do you also not wish to learn more about me, Sensei? I'm certain that you do. Every teacher must take care to understand their students, do they not? Very well. We are in accordance. From now on, we shall dedicate this time to learn more about one another. I have bills to pay, Takane. I have work to do. But I will. After all, a critic must take her let me try that one again. After all, a critic must take care to intimately know whatever she's critiquing. Are you critiquing me? You critique people? No, she's a YouTuber. Not the YouTube critique audience. No, leave me alone. Technically, that's not something I would formally write and publish. Regardless, the act of learning more about a subject, analyzing it, and discovering its hidden value is quite paramount. I think both critiques and human relationships have that in common. In that sense, if I take care with my words, I imagine that I can critique people one day. I mean, it's good to do that, but like, you know, I gotta be careful the way you word that. I don't know if I would say it like that. With positive and productive intentions, of course. Of course. Eloquent as always. Of course I am. If I am not, in this digital age, I'd never be able to make a living as a writer. No, I don't want to do push-ups, Ezra. I want to hang out with Takane. I'd rather not. Okay, push-ups it is. I guess we'll do them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof. I might have to start limiting the amount of push-ups I do. Because I'm starting to do them off stream now, and now I'm tired. Now I'm tired. I was in total throughout the day I've done 40, including the ones I just did now. Hey Can, how are you doing? So I might need to take some off later. Woo. All right, we just have our first ad break. Hope you get some fun and interesting ads, and I'll see you in a bit. Let's get back to this. Thank you for the push-ups, by the way, Ezra, and the random ebook. Hope you guys are doing well. It's good to see you. We're doing Takane's relationships quest, and she's going to critique us. Well, she wants to. Now then, Sensei, shall we discuss this book? I found it under your desk. Perhaps I should read it with you, and we can critique its merits and themes together. Not that one, you won't. What was it? I hope it's like the FNAF security logbook or something. They want you to think it's something scandalous, but it's actually just like a Five Nights at Freddy's like Fazbear Frights book, and he's like, I don't want anyone to know I read this. Well, why not? No matter what, I am explicitly not to read or critique this book. Alright then, keep your secrets. I will. Hey, they said the meme. They said the meme. Wow, they did the meme. I didn't like that. That was dumb. Still, I confess a spot of disappointment. You know, Sensei, I can be quite open-minded. Are you so certain I'm not allowed? You can read it over my dead body. Uh-oh, she's gonna kill us to read it. No, don't kill me. That was a hypothetical. Oh, could it truly be so dire? Nevertheless, I have noticed an eclectic collection of items arranged around your office. It's such a varied motley that I can't uncover a cohesive theme or thesis. Oh, is that so? These are items your dear students gifted you. What a quaint array of souvenirs, so haphazardly stacked about. That's cute. I was gonna say, are they just like a bunch of anime figures? But that's nice that he keeps them all. That's so sweet. Dude, I feel the same way. I was a substitute teacher for 1 year. Half of that year I was like at one specific school. And man, I'm telling you, every single like drawing or like it's anything was just like, I still have them. None of the kids probably even remember who I was. But I was like, oh, I gotta keep this. Dude, this one girl, she wrote a comic book about me. She was in 2nd grade. And she wrote a comic book about me. And I'm like, bro. I was like, oh my God. I know it was like 2 pages, but I don't care. I was like, oh my God, thank you. It was so cute, man. But yeah, I feel this. I feel this deep within my soul. I was like, man, I'm keeping it all. I need to see if I can find them. And while that's quite sweet, I must insist that you organize them with some semblance of order. Classification and arrangement should demonstrate thoughtfulness. The way you arrange things demonstrates value in the act itself. Further, by doing so, you would assist me in my attempts to understand what sort of person you are. So, in the spirit of that, I present a gift. Here you will find this month's Kivota's Cultural Critiques published by our publishing department. Oh, do feel free to skip to pages 22 and 24. Oh, those pages contain Merudi's Creative Corner. No, I want to read her Creative Corner. I need to know about Merudi's creative decisions. I also want to know why you call her Merudi. Is like the ri at the end of it? Because her name is just Meru. It's not Merudi and everyone calls her Meru. Her name is Meru. I wonder what kind of like, it's probably some kind of like addition for like fancy people or something. Or maybe it's just like a cute nickname that she gives her for whatever reason. Because I don't think they're really that good of friends. But I don't know. But I want to read the creative corner. Anyway, welcome back from ads. Hope they were fun and entertaining. She gave us a gift, and the gift was reading. Did you publish this every month, Takane? I'm not the sole writer, but I do my best to fill the pages allotted to me. Although in times when there isn't anything worth critiquing, I sometimes am forced to acquiesce with a heavy heart. Indeed, if we solely pursued analog publication, we would never have survived. As we continue in the publishing and cultural enrichment industry, we try to expand into other areas anything that will help make ends meet. I feel like the tail is wagging the dog now, so I would personally prefer things to go back to the days when we were solely handling publishing works, but... You mean the tail is wagging the goat? Yakumo's a goat. You guys are wrong about it. Yakumo's a goat. The more I look at my drawing that I did of Yakumo as a goat with the goat horns, I really messed that up. Because I drew it in like a couple hours. Also, I'm not good at drawing. So I think I want to commission someone. I'm going to commission someone to draw goat horns. I have like the blank head. I took her hat off and I gave her the blank head. So I just need to like commission an artist to draw goat horns that fit underneath the hat properly. Because they fit. I just can't do it right. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to restate my case. It's a goat. She's a goat. She's a goat. I understand that I'm coming across as ungrateful. Even I must concede that the president's business strategy was a success. And so I keep coming to a similar conclusion. If I have time to complain about how I must compromise in order to keep my job, then it is also my duty to make good critiques for the greater public, so that I can unearth hidden gems of value and present them to as many people as possible. So, Sensei, now that we're on topic, could you reveal to me the sides of you that you normally keep hidden? No, it didn't work with Chiaki. It's not going to work with you. I don't talk to the press. Teachers don't keep secrets from their students. Yeah, they do. Yeah, you do. What about that book? Wow, what a textbook response. It sounds almost coached. But I've already uncovered two things, you realize. I know that the gifts students give you carry a great weight of sentimentality. And that even you have something you want to hide from your students. I have an inkling of what it is. Then I think it's your turn to show me your hidden side. Of course, feel free to ask any and all questions. Oh, but please refrain from prying into sensitive topics. No, I'm gonna do it. Also, I don't know what sensitive topics are for you. Like what? Sensitive topics like what? Depending on the question, I may need to censor myself. Censor? I'm not gonna ask anything weird like that. Really? What would you like to learn about then? What, my hobbies? You mean other than the obvious answer of reading? I don't enjoy the thought of you finding me so trite and predictable. Well, I mean, it's even worse because your guess was absolutely correct. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm right though, right? I'm right. But even I have a hobby that no doubt will raise your eyebrows. It's ice hockey. Okay, I'm raising my eyebrows in real life. I was not expecting ice hockey. I was truly not expecting ice hockey. That is cool. Also, that implies ice sports, which not just means ice skating, but figure skating, ice dancing, speed skating. Dude, a speed skating team? Blue Archive, you gotta hire me as your world building chief world builder. I will add so many unnecessary but necessary background items to your world. I want Blue Archive Speed Skating Club. It would probably be a Red Winter Speed Skating Club, but you could have other districts. I'm trying to think of Red Winter would have to be the big one because they're the snow district. But I mean, you think about it, and like Russia is all snow, and their winter teams aren't that great at like the Olympics and stuff. So I'd be interested to see who would be like the best speed skating team. I don't know why I'm focusing. You would think I'd be focusing on figure skating because I love skating and stuff like that, but I'm focusing on speed skating because it feels like speed skating feels like a very Blue Archive thing to focus on, you know? Like baseball, I liked Ray, and I like that whole thing with the baseball team. But I don't know if it really fits the Blue Archive vibe. If you watch that one short, it actually kind of does, with like the pitching machines and the whole craziness. That was honestly pretty good, and I see it. But I think speed skating would be a perfect sport to put in Blue Archive. So I don't know why I just went on this giant rant about speed skating, but I want there to be a speed skating. I mean, I spoke the fire department in existence. I was talking about, I think they should add a fire department. There's a fire department now. There's a fire department under the police company, or the police school. So I'm speaking speed skating into existence. The next sport club thingy activity that they're going to introduce is a speed skating. They're going to have a speed skating club, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So there we go. There's my new prediction, is speed skating. All right, let's keep going. Ice hockey. Yes, ice hockey is a grand sport. How much do you know of ice hockey, Sensei? I know a lot. I went to a school with a lot of ice hockey. Never played it, but it's really fun to watch. I love it. A little bit, not much. I know a lot. Really, then I'm curious. Do you also subscribe to an online channels? Have favored team you earnestly cheer for and meticulously analyze the performance of rival teams? No, I don't. I don't like it that much. I don't know any teams. I just like, hey, if I'm from watching an ice hockey team, I can enjoy it. It's fun. Oh, not that much then. In that case, Sensei, would you be interested in watching an ice hockey game with me the next time you visit Red Winter? I would love to, dude. If you've never gone to a hockey game, go to like a college hockey game. They're so much fun. They're so cool. You honestly don't really need to know what's going on. It's just the energy at a hockey team, but at a college hockey team. Because if you're at a college hockey team, the stuff they say is hilarious. It's not like incredibly mean and offensive, but it's like, you can't say some of the stuff at like a professional, you know, because it's like just a bunch of people and their kids or whatever, you know. But like, man, it's just so fun, the energy they get. And it's all like a good fun, you know. It's no one's actually like mad at the other team, but gosh, I loved that stuff. So highly recommend, go to a college hockey game. They're super fun. They're crazy. I will be happy to commentate. No, I'll even offer critiques. That was fun. That was a cool first one. We learned about, I really was not expecting a hockey, one, to exist in Kivaltos, and two, to be okay, but it's like it's her hobby. She doesn't actually do it. Okay, oh my gosh, she keeps yapping. Stop talking, stop talking. I'm just gonna let her get it all out. Are you done? Okay. When would be a good time for you, Sensei? To be frank, the ice hockey semifinals are about to start, so we could meet around that time and watch the program together. Aha. I'm sorry. That was presumptuous of me, wasn't it? I'm glad you're feeling more comfortable. Is that so? I'm relieved. Please send me your proposed time and I will try my best to accommodate. That means... Excellent, thank you. Yay! I hope we actually get to watch an ice hockey game with her. That'd be cool. Sensei! Today's the day. You remember what you're doing, don't you? Of course, I made a promise. Indubitably. Big word. Then please come to the publishing department. All right, let's go. Ice hockey, let's go. We gotta watch it. Oh man, this is awesome. I can't believe we're watching a hockey game on Blue Archive. Welcome, Sensei. How's life been treating you? Don't get me started. Very well. Please follow me to the screening room. She's like not even gonna go into that. She's like, yeah, that was a pleasantry. I don't actually care. I'm here to watch hockey. What? Weren't we watching the game here? Oh, spare me. This is a workplace. And as you may have noticed, this place has the death of a video projection equipment. Please, this way. Oh, we're watching on a projector? Man, projectors are so cool, dude. I want to get a projector. Yo! Oh, this is the, this sprite was used in Hane's Christmas. The Hane Christmas in her relationship quest specifically. They haven't used this sprite unless I'm missing somewhere else, but this is specifically used for Hane's Christmas outfit in her relationship quest. I can't believe they haven't used this in that long. I'm surprised I remember that. Yeah, this is fun. I love this. This is so cool. But this honestly fits the vibe. I mean, it's like a warm winter cabin, but it fits the vibe of like a red winter building, you know? Whoa, this looks quite impressive. Is it? Well, I couldn't settle for less. After all, the great sensei is visiting. I appreciate it, but all this belongs to the publishing department? Surprised we didn't get more Christmas alts. Yeah, I'm really surprised. I think it made sense for Hane because of her personality and everything. And then with Hane getting Serena made total sense, but I feel like there'd be a ton more Christmas outfits you could do. You know? The potential. The potential. I would say the seminar, you know, like Koyuki Reindeer, Noah Santa Claus, and I don't know, probably Yuka Mrs. Claus or something. Like there's some, I feel like it would work really well as seminar, but they've done so many seminars. Or no, they've only done the pajamas. Right? Yeah. Maybe they could. But there's so much potential for Christmas alts, but I don't know if they're going to do it. I feel like it would have to be, I guess it doesn't have to be a Trinity, because Trinity has, you know, they're the Catholicism, Christianity, so they believe in Santa / birth of Jesus, but I don't know. Everyone does believe in Santa though, so I don't know. It'd be interesting. More Christmas would be nice, but I don't know if they're gonna do it. If they feel like they would have done it by now. Maybe they didn't sell that well or whatever. Because they did feel random, but a lot of them feel random. Like pajamas feel random. Bunny suits and maid outfits are random, but it makes sense because it's an anime gacha game. But pajamas and Christmas, Christmas isn't that random. I don't know. Maybe we'll get one. I appreciate it, but all this belongs to the publishing department? Oh, about that. The publishing department is indeed intended to publish publications, but this is a demonstration of how much the president likes to spend money. Among Red Winter's various culture ventures, the publishing department can be quite enthusiastic regarding certain projects. Oh? I thought she was pretty frugal. Maybe she's just really rich? Which led to this. Is the Secretariat okay with this? I don't think the Secretariat knows about this. Red Winter has its own way of doing things, just like the publishing department itself. There is no need to investigate our finances or spending, I assure you. Okay, you guys are definitely like embezzling money. I guess it makes sense for Yakuma to be doing that. That's fine, I guess. I guess, I don't know. Above all, we're here for hockey, aren't we? Are we? As I've already told you, the semifinals are about to begin. I really thought we were going to go to a game. Going to a hockey game is so much different than watching the hockey game. I mean, watching it's pretty fun, but being there is awesome. Honestly, being at a sports event is more fun than watching a sports event in any sport. I really find baseball to be the most boring sport, but I've been to a couple baseball games in person, and they're so much more fun in person. And that just leads me to believe that anything is more fun in person. So it doesn't matter what it is, going in person is way more fun. For sports, ice hockey in particular has a healthy amount of dedicated fans. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Ice Hockey League semifinals are about to commence. So it begins, Sensei. As you may already know, each ice hockey team is comprised of 6 players. That's quite small when compared to other sports. Yeah, what about tennis? What about tennis? What about table tennis? What about badminton? I'm only thinking of netted sports. What about beach volleyball? I can't think of any. Oh, golf. I guess there we go. Golf. A golf club would be pretty fun. Not a golf club, but like a golf club for Kivotos. That's just because I've been watching so many golf animes and I want more golf to be in anime. So Blue Archive Golf Club would be awesome. And then they could have a Blue Archive Golf Club, like an actual collab with a real golf club. I'm going to stop talking. A match has 3 periods of 20 minutes each, meaning there are 60 minutes of total playtime. The rules are actually quite simple. Players use the hockey sticks to score by shooting the puck into the opposing goal. By the way, in hockey, we have goaltenders instead of goalkeepers. They are referred to as goalies in commonplace. What? I didn't know that. I didn't know they were called goaltenders instead of goalkeepers. I mean, yeah, we always call them goalies. Or if they're the opposite team, they're called a sieve. A little hockey joke for you. A little hockey joke. That's right. You do know some hockey jokes. That's the only hockey joke I remember. I didn't know they're called goaltenders. What's the difference? I really shouldn't be doing this right now. I'm wasting a lot of time, but goaltenders versus goalkeeper. Goaltender is generally used in ice hockey, lacrosse, and ringette. What's ringette? Hold up. New sport unlock. What's ringette? I gotta stop going down these rabbit holes, man. Goalkeeper is used with soccer, okay, and football. And field hockey, okay. So just a random... They just call it a different name for no reason. But goalie is the basic term. But yeah, now we gotta check out a new one. Ringette? What is ringette? Okay, what? Guys. Okay, so ringette is like hockey. So it's on the ice hockey. But instead of a puck, it's a ring. And instead of a blade for a hockey puck on the hockey stick, it's just a stick. And you have to stick the stick through the ring to... Why? Why? That's so like identical to ice hockey, but just slightly different. Why? That's so funny. Guys, if you want, look up ringette. It's so goofy. It looks like, honestly, it looks like AI generated hockey pictures because it's just almost hockey. Everything is fine except for the end of the hockey sticks and the puck, and it looks almost correct, but it's not. Wow. I hope I'm not insulting any ringette fans. That's just hilarious. How have I never heard of this? That's so funny. I love it. Ringette. Awesome. We're learning so much, guys. We're learning so much. Thanks, Takane. Weightlifting, if you exclude spotters. I feel like weightlifting could be fun if a chemi didn't exist. Because a chemi can lift a tank. So I guess maybe you exclude... Granted, I don't know if she would join, but... Weightlifting would be kind of fun if students in Blue Archive weren't overpowered. Like, stupidly overpowered. But... That's a solid body check, a very aggressive defense. Wait, they just tackled the other player. It's fine. That much is permitted in Red Winter's ice hockey rules. I don't think you're allowed to tackle people. You can obviously body check people, but tackling someone, I'm pretty sure is against the rules. Unless you're the goalie. I think the goalie can do that in defense of the puck. Most importantly, don't remain sprawled on the ice. Hurry and get back up. If you delay the game any longer, you'll face a penalty. Yeah, that makes sense. So intentional tackles are not fouls, but collapsing on the ice is a foul. Okay, I think the rules are a little bit different. The rules are slightly different than in real world, but that makes it fun. Yes, these are the rules of Red Winter's ice. Oh, it's Red Winter's hockey. Okay, so you are allowed to intentionally, but you can't lay on the ground. Insane rule to have. That's an insane rule. But I mean, if you have like invincibility or like with the halos and stuff, maybe that makes it interesting. Hey, they got hit by a hockey stick. Definitely not allowed to do it here. Not good. That's a 5-minute penalty. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't do that. It's called sticking. Very creative rule. What? Are you insane? A referee? A mere 2-minute penalty? We should investigate their bank account. The bank account. Oh my god. Is it payback for the tackle earlier? I think I saw someone suffer 3 consecutive body slams. The protective glass barrier is cracking. This is normal? No, it's not normal. Oh, now that's a little too far. If the glass barrier is sufficiently damaged, then the game has to stop until it's replaced. Furthermore, intentional and consecutive body checks like that will surely result in a 10-minute penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. The ref deems the game must continue. You don't see generosity like this every day, folks. Is the referee suffering a concussion? Do they have a death wish? Maybe. No, they're just brawling. Yes. The brawl. The best part of men's hockey. I don't think women's hockey allows the brawl, but the brawl is allowed in ice hockey. It's so funny. I love it. It's a completely unnecessary part of the sport, but they, in professional hockey, not college, I'm pretty sure, they are allowed to fight for like a couple seconds. Like it's part of the game to fight another person. The ref stops like near them, lets them fight for a couple seconds, then breaks them up, then both players get ejected for the rest of the game. It happens every match. It's like part of the game to get in a fight and get ejected. It's insane. Like, obviously it's not officially part of it, but like it happens every single match. And like they're encouraged to do it. And the refs just let him go for a little bit. It's crazy. I love it. It's awesome. Like I said, hockey, insane sport. So much fun to watch in person. Of course, that's a natural reaction to such injustice. In fact, an ice hockey match without a single fight is quite a rarity. Yeah, there you go. If the home team is losing badly, sometimes the players start to fight on purpose to keep the audience engaged. After all, if the game is boring, the players are obliged to ensure that the fans receive a proper show. We must justify the ticket price after all. Good point. Tickets are expensive. The ice hockey pads and helmets are quite sturdy, so it's relatively safe. And since most players only fight with their fists, no one suffers serious... Uh-oh, somebody died. The crowd's joining in. Okay, now this is not part of hockey. Someone's burning a team flag. Okay, this is too far. This is too far. There is some truth to that though. Like hockey hits in hockey look really bad, and I mean they are. They're not great. You shouldn't, you know, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be bad for you. But because you're on ice and you have all that padding, a lot of those like body checks and like hits, they don't do that much because you're on ice, so there's no like friction. So it's not like you're gonna get like slammed to the ground. You're gonna slide a bit, and like your body takes the hits a lot better. So they aren't that crazy. Also, yeah, that is a thing. You with all the like with the fights, you are not allowed to, like, if you take off your helmet, it's like a penalty. And so when they get into these fights, they use their gloves, which already the gloves are really padded, and they have to keep their helmets on. So yeah. It's not like as dangerous. It's still dangerous, you know, you're still getting hit a lot, but there's a reason there's not, you know, people who can just get up after getting body checked. It's because it's not as bad as it looks, but it's so like the hits look crazy. Like if you look at like hockey hit compilations, it's insane, but they're actually not as bad as they look. They just look insane, which makes it fun to watch. Anyway, the crowd is joining in and someone's burning a flag. No one's pulled a gun out. Actually, that's a good point. Nobody's pulled a gun out. This is Kivotos, by the way. You saw the hockey between US and Canada last year, and I think they were throwing hands each match. Yeah, like I said, it happens every time. It's like part of the game. That's just quite the incident. Oh, does this happen often? She's like, no. Well, it's not a frequent occurrence, but it's not unheard of. As such, we condemn the Secretariat and denounce their policies. Denounce. Wait, this was staged by the Secretariat? We denounce how it's cold in the dorms. Oh, they're just using this to protest. Okay, it's just the Labor Party. How the backbreaking labor continues for its third consecutive day. How we offered only one measly ration of watered down pudding at dinner. And now my beloved team has lost this hockey game. Outlandish corruption. This is all the Secretariat's fault. Yeah, that's right. Comrades, let us march to the Secretariat. Onward, onward. Not the turn I expected in a hockey match, but this is interesting. Could this be the Red Winter's morning greeting? Where did you even hear that? After everything I told you, I feel a pang of guilt as a Red Winter student. Test, mic check. Hey. Hello, Red Winter student body. We would like to notify you that a small coup is currently starting in the vicinity of the ice hockey arena. The Secretariat assures you that it will do its best to address the situation and has hereby declared martial law for a limited zone. Law and order shall be upheld. We ask that the students do not panic and instead focus on their schoolwork and manual labor. We repeat, Red Winter is safe. Red Winter is safe. How long do you think we'll need to be on the run? My money's on 2 days. I think 3. Want to bet? You're on. They're betting on... The mic's still hot, you idiots! That was awesome. What was that all about? Also, that was on TV. That implies Red Winter News Club? Red Winter Broadcasting Club? I like that. Red Winter Propaganda Department. I got it. Next on Hi. Oh, they already have it. The Red Bear. Never mind. Dang it. I thought I was on to something. The Red Winter Propaganda Department. Come on. I was on to something. Next on Don't Hire Me. Don't hire me. Sensei? I understand that this may appear concerning. Would you instead enjoy watching some ice hockey compilations? I'd like to show you some highlights. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. And so Takane and I watched some great moments from old ice hockey games. Very cool. That was fun. I appreciate you watching the hockey with me, but about that, I'm sorry. It's fine. I had fun too. Regardless, to return your gracious and issue a proper apology, I was thinking I could make you lunch. Takane's cooking. Yes, she's cooking all right. A bean sprout festival is about to start if you're interested. A festival just for bean sprouts? Sure. Bean sprout festival. Man, the twists and turns with Takane. This has been the most... I mean, I didn't really know what I expected with Takane, but there's been so many, like, twists and turns. Ice hockey and now a soybean or a bean sprout festival? What are we doing? This is cool. Soybean sprouts instead of mung bean sprouts? Yes, mung beans obviously grow into mung bean plants. Soybean sprouts go into soybean plants. I believe that the mung bean variety is smoother and has a cleaner flavor, but because mung beans cook so quickly, they can become quite unappetizing within seconds. So, what is this bean sprout festival? As for that name, it's something that I created on a bit of a whim. It just simply means that on every Wednesday, I have a habit of grilling up the soybean sprouts on a hot... Okay, so she just made that up. Okay, never mind. That's still funny, though. Sort of like Fuka now I think about it. Yeah, kind of. Although, I don't know if Fuka... Fuka has an interesting side. Mostly when she gets captured. She has the captured side. And Takane is kind of... the perfection. If there was no kidnapping involved with Fuka, she probably would be the perfection. But unfortunately, she gets kidnapped a lot, which causes her to break. Please don't ask me if I don't know how to make any other dishes. Since we're already at it, why don't we begin with a critique on the soybean sprouts and mung bean sprouts? I already told you how each ingredient is prepared, so we can skip that. The mung bean sprout is softer than the soybean counterpart. This isn't a critique. This is like an educational thing. This is just a description, right? You're not really critiquing anything right now. So it's delicious both raw or after a short blanch. Conversely, soybean sprouts are comparatively larger and quite healthy. Now, that being said, you need descriptions to critique something. So, like, it makes sense, but, like, we haven't gotten to the critique yet. Unless they're cooked in somewhat, they have an undesirable texture and aroma. We can use this to our advantage when adding flavor or to a broth or a sauce. Soups made by boiling soybean sprouts are often considered to be some of the most delectable options for breakfast. They retain a striking, enjoyable flavor profile. You know what? I hear your comparison to Fuka, but I raise you a comparison to Kotori. Because, oh my gosh, does this girl yap. She is like Kotori if people wanted to listen to her. This is Kotori, but people actually want to listen to her. And that is no shade to Kotori. I love Kotori. I'm in the Kotori Belly Club. You're not. I don't know, you might be. Maybe there's just 30 of us in there. But she is just Kotori, but people like to listen to her talk. Which makes me feel sad. Because I like Kotori. You really do critique everything. It stays between us, Sensei, so listen well. To survive in this modern era, a critic must constantly be ready to articulate her educated opinion. A professional critic must always be prepared to rouse public discourse. This is to be expected. Like I said, she's not really critiquing anything right now. She's just describing bean sprouts. She's like describing the differences. I suppose I got a little carried away. I'm sorry about that. My apologies, Sensei. It's fine. Shall we move on to today's topic, the Bean Sprout Festival? For the festival, I usually stir-fry soybean sprouts and pork. I start with slightly cooked soybean sprouts and then add an attenuating spices and pork before stir-frying the whole thing. The soybean sprouts flavor adds depth to the pork, while the sauce and the fat rendered from the pork coat the bean sprouts. Also, by the way, I'm really not listening to this, but this is all just like none of this is important. It's just I'm just learning how to make bean sprouts. My brain is kind of off right now while I'm reading these. The harmony that makes this a perfect dish for cold winter days like this one, it's a symphony of calories and vitamins and fiber. Well, that's exciting. Indeed, please give me a moment. It's funny, like, I actually want to listen to Kotori talk, but for Takane, I kind of tune out. When she's like in critique mode, when she's like discussing, that's different. But like when she's in yap mode, I want to listen to Kotori and I don't listen to Takane. I'm like the opposite. The dish is ready, Sensei. You can have this over rice as a side dish. Or would you prefer bread? If you prefer a more hands-on experience, we can treat it as a sandwich filling. I recommend black bread. Black bread? You mean pumpernickel? I'm looking up black bread. Why is it so crunchy? Why was that crunchy? That's not good. Well, this was toast. Black bread. Okay, no, it's a Russian thing. Okay. Russian bread. Okay. Or Eastern European and Russia. Okay, that's cool, actually. I like that. You learn something new every day. Doesn't say what kind of flour it is. Rye, sourdough, rye, and molasses. Enhanced with cocoa powder, coffee, or espresso. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds really good. What the heck? I gotta try this. Sourdough, rye, molasses, and then you get cocoa powder, coffee, or espresso. Man, that sounds sick. Dude, I gotta try it. I want to make some black bread. Man, we are learning so much. I have only learned 2 things. I've learned about ringette and black bread. This is awesome. Delicious. I'm digging in. My heart's warming up. Such an exciting flavor. It's not too gourmet or unique, but it's made with care by a student. It's the wrong button. You want to click it? Thank you. What? Well, I am a mere student of Red Winter after all, far from a professional. But if you're enjoying it, know that there's plenty left. Please help yourself. Cute. I continued sharing the heartwarming meal with Takane. Dude, I really want to make some black bread now. That sounds so good. Hello, Sensei. You seem excited, Takane. With a good reason. Do you know why? The Aurora show should show tonight. The sky is clear. I thought I could practice my photography. If you're free and interested, would you like to join me? Taking photos of the Aurora. Man, I really want to see that. I really want to see the Aurora. I've never seen it. As I said, of course, if you're feeling overly stressed, or if it's too much trouble, that's fine. No pressure. If Takane says go, then I go. And that means I can leave work early. Ah. I know what you mean, though. Taking any excuse to escape a deadline, then I'll be waiting for you. Yay, live duty! Princess under the night sky. Can't believe I'm seeing an aurora. Yes, it is occasionally show itself over Red Winter. We even have an aurora forecast app. Ooh, I see you like taking photos. I suppose. Some low light photography, long exposure. Though, I am more interested in capturing scenic landscapes than taking portraits. I feel that, in a way, taking photographs and forming critiques share considerable common ground. I kind of believe it. I never considered that. Please allow me to expand on my thesis, Sensei. Oh god, here she goes again. The purpose of critiques is to observe a cultural work and then use one's own logic and words to transcribe one's feelings through the act of writing. In a way, you seek to capture the true feelings, the feelings and impressions of a certain moment and articulate those to another. And your impression or critique is then read by your peers, then reinterpreted and edited to convey an air of objectivity. To seek objectivity is perhaps the fruitless effort to represent a universal point of view. That's how I see the link between photography and critique. I mean, I see that. I think that makes a lot of sense. So, you're saying that photos convey objectivity? I mean, yeah, it makes sense. She's spitting. She's yapping, but she's spitting. Just pouring some tea really quick. To an extent, nothing is truly objective. The photographer makes dozens of decisions after all. Consider the lens, the framing, the shutter speed. All these micro decisions impact the resulting photograph and how it will be interpreted. Any attempt to secure objectivity will inevitably involve a multitude of subjective decisions. The creator's fingerprints will naturally show on any work. Don't you find that intertwined tension interesting? I do. I think it's interesting. This has definitely been her most interesting yap session yet. At least I think it is. I feel the same could be said about our relationship between creative works and critique. I will say this is the most thing that really feels like a critique that she's ever said. This is the only thing that's really felt like a true critique. But then again, it's not really critiquing anything. Maybe I don't know what critique means. It just feels like she's comparing. She's like writing a thesis, which I mean, she said, do you want to hear my thesis? This feels like a thesis. Maybe I need to look up what critique actually means. But I assume critique means pointing out, I don't know, opinions, objective opinions, I guess. That's a stupid thing to say. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. Creative works? What? Have I ever considered making my own more creative works? Well, hi. It's time to take a look. Wow. Oh, absolute clickbait. Got me with that. Come on, man. Usually when you flash the white, it means it's live 2D time. How dare. Sensei, an aurora. That's an insanely huge aurora, man. Nature is amazing, is it not? It is so cool, man. Whenever I witness nature's grandeur, I can't help but consider that as we people are mere motes of dust floating in a grand, vast universe. Sometimes I even ponder why I bother writing critiques or even consider being creative. Yet, at the same time, I believe creative expression is one of the most beautiful endeavors a person can attempt. You know what they say? People may not be beautiful, but they create. What they create could be. That's a really good line. I feel like I've heard that though, but that's a really good line. Unless one finds something to be truly breathtaking, they will never be inspired enough to attempt the act of creation. Perhaps critique is my form of creative expression. It is. I mean, why do we think we have so many, why do we have the YouTube critique sphere, It's super creative. You have to be able to critique stuff. My own unique way of celebrating beauty. In that case, I'd like to take a photo of you. Would that be okay? What? You taking a picture of me? I mean, I would be grateful and happy, but why all of a sudden? What? You want me to create a theme for my pose? This is funny because this is exactly what we did with Yakumo. This is the exact thing we did with Yakumo. Same exact thing. But what kind of theme did you have in mind? You want me to come up with one? Spontaneously? This is so sudden, Sensei. But look, the aurora is so beautiful. And so is the very act of creation. What? Adding something pretty on top of something else pretty would just be additive, not harmonious. Do you also enjoy pouring mint chocolate syrup on hot takoyaki? Hey, let Airi do it. Airi would do that. I don't know if she would actually. I'd give it a shot though. Above all, creation isn't part of the critic's repertoire. Yes, of course I read and appreciate a bevy of different works, but still, this feels like I'm overstepping into someone else's world. I don't want to undermine the struggle of those who are courageous enough to create. I've seen plenty of incidents where someone has haphazardly creative and it resulted in widespread pain and suffering. Oh my gosh, when a YouTuber makes a YouTube music video or something. What? You really think it's permissible? If I'm with you, it can be a secret? To capture a single magical moment just for me, how aspirational. Yes, let me be your critic Takane. Then, could you inspire me with some keywords or something? You're a disgraced princess on the run, and despite the chaos, you're taken by the pure beauty of the aurora. Why do people keep telling me things like that? Alright, if it's something you came up with, Sensei. I had 3 older sisters, making me the youngest, in a quite well-respected family. I was beloved by the people, but ever since I was a child, I was struck by a tragic frailty. I was never allowed to have fun outside, so I always instead chose to pull pranks on other people around me. Because of that, my sisters called me Little Menace, and I was particularly close with my 3rd sister. I will say, I love how, like, as uncreative as she said she is, she ran with this. Like, oh my gosh, this is crazy imagination. This is really impressive. She had a backstory lined up. Whenever I wasn't sick, we would share a pillow on our cot, and mornings we'd bathe together in cold water. I never liked cold baths, but my sister insisted it would help with my health. But due to a number of unfortunate events, our house came to ruin. And we, the 4 sisters, scattered and said goodbye without ever knowing if we'd find each other again. Alright, that's pretty dark. Surely this is the live 2D now, right? Oh man, I love this song. This song. Woo! It hits me in the feels, dude. Also, the live 2D is gorgeous. This is so pretty, man. Sensei, look. An aurora. Old stories say that the light is of guardians of the heavens enjoying a banquet. Man. The ones who I thought of would be with me forever can no longer be found. In the world, I think I'm reading a little bit too fast, continues to feel cold and far. Man, this is really good. But I can still look up at the aurora and have hope because my partner who will stay by my side until the end is me. Is right here. Guys, it's me. Guys, that's us. That's us. That's us, guys. Oh, that would make me the partner then. Yes. That's the prelude to this story. Please take a good photo, okay? Oh, look at that smile. That was really good. This is one of my favorite songs. The instrumentation of this is just the chord progression. There's like one chord in there that just gets me. It's so good, man. I believe I'm not gonna pretend I know which one it was. It's one of the 3 brilliant Musical artist. I don't think it's Alice Room. It's probably Mitsukiyo. But it's so good. Why are you looking at me like that, my lady? My lady? I'm not your lady. We're done with that. I'm just Miyoshi Takane and always will be. Really, if someone else wrote that story, I would only need to read one page to form a verdict. A tale so derivative and hackneyed that its first line moved me in record time to slam and shut and throw it in the bin. But you wrote it yourself. Only because you told me to. I wasn't prepared. The OST called? I don't know. It's probably... There's probably not a name to it yet. I'll have to check later. Oh, just show me the photograph, please. So? It came out wonderfully. Thank you, Sensei. I would like to ask one thing of you. Oh man, yeah, we got ads. No, we got ads. I gotta stop talking. I gotta stop talking during these things. But hey, enjoy the ads. At least this is at the end, so you're not missing too much here. But see you in a bit. This photograph and whatever else happened here. Please don't mention it to anyone else. Is it really that embarrassing? Well, that's certainly a part of it. I'll try to finish this up. I want to keep some things between you and me, Sensei. Aw, that's cute. That was really good. Dang. Woo! That was good. That was good. All right, let's take a look. Where is it? Takane. Nope, we need Takane. Well, let's take a look. This is good. Also, this is reminiscent of Miku's because she gets 2 live 2Ds. You saw that thing in the first opening. It's a different live 2D of her looking to the side, which I believe Hatsune Miku got one like that too. But there we go. Man, they've really increased the amount of head padding you can do. That's so cool, man. But this is awesome. I loved it. Man, that was so cool. That was a lot more fun than I thought. So many twists and turns. We got the ice hockey and everything. It's definitely going to be the longest video of these Blue Archive dates. So, but man, that was awesome. Hopefully I'll go on less tangents later. Alrighty. But yeah, this is one of my favorite OSTs. I just let it run during the ads. Because I don't want to start without this. But where's that one? Is it here? I don't think it's... No, where is it? It's coming up soon. Maybe I'm thinking of a different song. No, it's definitely this song. It's so good, man. Love it. Yeah, I don't know. I think this one is recent enough where they don't have a name to it yet. There's just a number. But oh, it's so fun. Like, it's not even on Spotify. I really wish they would just automatically drop them on Spotify instead of doing them like, because like I have to use YouTube Music, which I don't mind. I got YouTube Premium, so it goes through, but you know. Oh, so good. Love it. Love it. All right, ads are almost done here. Maybe I'm thinking of a different song. It's either like it's a different song, but like a remix of this, because I think they do a couple like remixes, not remixes, but like alt versions. But oh, I love this beginning like piano part. It's so good, man. All right, but let's start thinking about. Oops, wait, we have new. Oh, probably like a level 20 person that I got. We have so many to get. So many. You know what I need to check? I need to check the Midori, or not Midori, Pop Idol Mine. Where is she? Welcome back from ads, everybody. I was just vibing out to the music. It's so good, man. Man, those two really hit. Yukumo and Takane. God, that was so long too. That was like an hour. I mean, I did yap for a super long time, which honestly will not be that good for the YouTube video, because I'm sure people who like, oh, I want to see a read through, they're gonna be like, why is this guy talking about ringette? Why is this guy looking up what other stupid things did I look up? Black bread. So it's fine. It's definitely gonna be the longest one. It's probably gonna be the least viewed. It'll be fine. All right, Mine Pop Idol. How many do I have? Okay, I can get her to 5 stars. Holy, you're loud. All right. No, I don't have her built at all. But I believe, isn't she she's the special student, right? Oh, wait, no. What is she? Does anyone increases attack, speed? Wasn't she used for something, though? I remember there was one. She was used for that one. Yeah, Gabura. She's used for Gabura. Okay. Because I know she was used for something. I'm still probably not going to use her because, I don't know. I don't think I really need her. All right. Well, who should we do next? We can do anyone on the list except Pina, because we're waiting for Ronan to show up before we do that. So, anyone you want. I was thinking Noah Pajama, but I could be persuaded. Whoever you would like. Desu no. We got Renge, Kari, Fuyu, Judy, Nagisa, Noah, Tomoe, and Yukari. I wonder, have I dropped? I don't think I dropped Kikyo and Renge swimsuit. I should probably do Yukari soon for the YouTube, so that way I can drop all 3 swimsuit girls at the same time. Yukari? You want me to do Yukari? We can do Yukari, because I gotta do that anyway. Because then I can drop all 3 swimsuit Hyakyakos at the same time. We don't have swimsuit, what's her face, right? Ayane? I don't think we do. Greetings, Sensei. The situation is I am traveling to the sea for leisure. In addition, it will be with my upperclassmen from the Hyakaryodan. That's great. Oh shoot. Hold on. Hold on a second. Forgot I need to record this. Nagusa, thank you. Ayane's the president, right? All right, let me record this really quick. Hold on. All right, let's check out Yukari swimsuit for the first time. Let's read this for the first time and see what she says. Greetings, Sensei. The situation is I'm traveling to the sea for leisure. In addition, it will be with my upperclassmen from the Hyakaryodan. That's great. Yes, perhaps this is simply a dream I am adrift in. And so that, oh my gosh, and so that we may have a successful summer vacation, I must begin practicing Gaku Biwa immediately. What is Gaku Biwa? What does a traditional instrument have to do with? Oh, it's an instrument. Okay. Ah. Should I instead practice my dance skills in preparation? Let's discuss this in person, Sensei. Right now, I'm starting to see a pattern here. Yes, I'm already on the way. All right, here she comes. Here she comes. Dress code of the sea. Please tell me she didn't show up in her swimsuit. No, she did not. Yukari has arrived. Hello. But still, if we are here meeting at your place of work. Are you occupied? Am I bothering you? Not really, no. Call this a student consultation. I was about to take a break anyway. Aha, I see. What fortunate timing. Lately, I've been worried that I have been imposing on others too often. As a matter of fact, that is part of why I'm here. Tell me more. You said you were going to the sea? While I, Yukari, may be young, I've experienced many things. The sea should pose no challenge. I have boarded many cruises in the past. I am somewhat of a sailor, to be honest. Ooh. Do you also own 2 yachts? Do you also own 2 separate yachts that you have the ability to use? Like a certain Trinity Tea Party girl? Cruises? Yes, boarding a large ship or even a yacht, enjoying a lunch in the dining room, and then lounging on the deck. That doesn't really make you a sailor though, right? I feel like to be a sailor, you have to at least be the captain. I would assume you'd have to be a sailboat captain, you know, do a little bit of small boat sailing, which I've done a little bit of small boat sailing. I wouldn't call myself a sailor by any means, but I've done it. But I feel like if you're just on a boat, that doesn't make you a sailor. That makes you a boat tourist. I don't know, a boat rider. That is how one enjoys the sea. You are very rich, Yukari. Huh? Is that not correct? Well, the destination varied. That was the typical itinerary. Is the upcoming sea trip somehow different than usual? As expected, Sensei. You know everything. I'm so glad that I asked. Then, will you please teach me about this upcoming sea trip? What was I planning to wear? A kimono, of course. No, you need a swimsuit. I wouldn't say captain, but I would say you have to be a crew. Yeah, at least be a crewman. At least be a crewman. Which I feel like yachts probably don't have too many, or at least work several months on a boat for several months. That's an interesting idea. What if you worked on a cruise ship as like a waiter in one of the the dining restaurants on a cruise ship? Does that make you a sailor? Because you work on a boat, but you're not doing anything sailor related. Now that's a thought. That's a thought. Oh, where are you taking me so urgently? Is this a boutique? What? A swimsuit? I failed to pack one, but how odd. You make it sound like we're venturing into the water. How preposterous. That's the purpose of this. Okay. Yes? You mean to say that we are going into the sea? You don't like swimming? Is that bad? Work directly with the ship's function. Yeah, I figured. I was mostly joking, but that would be funny. Be like, hey sailor, it's like I'm just the waiter. I'm just giving you food. I went to 8 years of culinary school. What do you mean, sailor? I don't know how many years of culinary school you need to be a chef or whatever. Quite the opposite. I would love to purchase a swimsuit. I see. This is a Kaden no Koji vacation. I hope I butchered that. We must do things differently. In that case, how shall I proceed? Simply pick a swimsuit that I desire? These are all bathing suits. Surely not. They are so different, so stylish. So I may choose anyone I like. Which one shall be mine? This one has frills on it. How charming. And this one is so colorful with a pattern like the finest origami paper. Then, this one. Are you sure this one is legal to wear in public? No. Sensei, help me. How can I choose a favorite? Don't pick that one. If you have to question legality, it's probably not the right one. Probably not. Cabin boys are considered sailors by some, and all they do is assist the cooks and clean. That's true. Apprentices and trainees. Okay, yeah. I could see that. The sailor rabbit hole goes deeper than we thought. But Yukari is definitely not a sailor. Sensei, help me. How can I choose a favorite? After pondering, Yukari finally selected a swimsuit. Dun 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 dun! Sensei, I tried it on. Do we get to see it? Yes, we do. Very nice. Very elegant. I like it. Does it look proper? This is my first time wearing something like this. Do you think it is missing fabric? Nope. I think it's good. I also love that it comes with like a garter belt that holds nothing up. I guess it's for like maybe there's like a pocket or like a pouch on it. I didn't actually really look at it. No, I like it. I'm only flustered because it's all so new. But I think it works. It permits me to move around in the back, and the back flutters so dramatically as if I've grown wings. I know what to do. This is like breaking in a new pair of boots. The more I wear it, the more comfortable it will become. Yeah, but wear it at the proper places. So to practice, I will don this outfit until I arrive back home. Please don't. Yukari, no, it's for the pool and sea only. Yes? I completely understand. So this is the dress code of the sea, the uniform. And because I, Yukari, will not be swimming today, I must change to something more appropriate. Yes, that's a good way of looking at it. Kari left the shop smiling in her school uniform, and her swimsuit safely secured in a bag. Oh, that was cute. Nice. They didn't even take any chances to do anything like, you know, crazy. They just kind of made that nice and wholesome. Sensei, I have stored my swimsuit until we purchased today in a safe place. That's meant for you to wear. I understand. Of course, things must be allowed to fulfill their purpose, to have their true value. This outfit is so cute and precious, it would be an affront to the seamstress to not wear it as intended. That means you are going to wear it as intended though, right? Sensei! Over the past few days, I have been tossing and turning and thought through the night, thinking and thinking and thinking. As the rising star of the Hyakka and its future, its brilliant future, this elite girl must reveal an incredible side of herself while at sea. What's come over you all of a sudden? What exactly does that mean? Well, you see, the incredible sea version of me will be good at swimming. The result of many sleepless nights of thinking? I had a similar thought in elementary school. Yes, in order to achieve this, I must begin an intensive training course today. And I request of you, Sensei, could you please bequeath the secret techniques of the art of swimming upon me? Didn't she know how to swim in the summer event though? Or did she not? Because I remember Kikyo didn't know, but that's because she was afraid of the water. But Yukari had no problem. And I assumed that I feel like almost all of these Momo talks take place after the main story. So maybe this one doesn't, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe she never had to swim, or maybe it's just a plot hole and it doesn't matter. But I thought she already knew how to swim. I guess she's not afraid of the water. Or I guess she said she wants to be good at swimming, so maybe she can swim. She's just not like amazing, you know, where she wants to be the best. Anyway, there's nothing special like that, but if you want, do you want to meet right now? Yes, please. Okay. That's not the Hyakka way. I went to where Yukari and I agreed to meet. And then... what's going on? This is before the event because they're buying the swimsuit. Yeah, that's true. This might be one of the first ones that's explicitly before the event, because most of them are very... I guess it doesn't matter. Like, most of them, it doesn't matter, because, like, it doesn't impact the story. But, like, this one really does impact the story. But, like, for example, like, Shiroko Terror obviously takes place after. Or Armed Hoshino does, but... Interesting. I think this might... Unless I'm forgetting some... Maybe I should go back and relook at someone with this idea, but this is explicitly before the event. Yeah, if she's never bought a swimsuit before. Interesting. People waited in a long line and eager to escape the hot weather. Sensei, here! I'm glad I spotted you. It's so crowded I could lose you in a second. If you don't mind, may I hold on to your arm? Right, we are secure. Oh my gosh. Hee, entwined like this, he will never get rid of me. Anyway, this must be the water-themed park that has people so excited. I have heard that it's quite the cool place. Good joke. I'll give you one of these for that. What? There we go. Didn't come through for a second. This is just the entrance. It's much cooler inside. Without even peering within, I, Yukari, see the truth. Everyone here wears an eager smile, so this water-filled park must be an astounding location. Oh, I can barely contain my excitement, Sensei. Let us venture. Hey, we have this sprite again. Let's go. I haven't had this from the KSBD swimsuit event. Whoa, Sensei, look. Everyone is donning swimsuits. That's what impresses you? And there are a lot of slides. It is exactly as you said. Everyone understands the expected dress code. Different costumes and fun activities. It resembles a festival. The Hyakka Ryodan usually has me working through such events, but you and I are free to have fun today. Rabble, rabble. Rabble? What are you rabbling at? I sense unease. Why is the atmosphere changed? Everyone is being herded toward the exit. No, no. Was there an accident in the pool? Or an accident? Thank you so much for visiting today. Due to circumstances, we are closing early. Please, all guests must evacuate immediately. What's going on? I thought they were open for a few more hours. The Mecha Gator. It's back. No, it's back. Are unscheduled evacuations also part of the swimming pool culture? My lady, and here I thought you were behaving as well lately, but you're out here causing trouble. Am I talking to you? Oh, it was her. Okay. Oh, no, that was somebody else. Never mind. But still, what are you doing here? But all is well. This unhygienic water playground is reserved for a private Kadnokoji event. How'd you get here? And did you say reserved? Yes, though it was a sudden request, the owner was quite reasonable. I suppose it's due to the Kadnokoji family. Continued contributions to the community. The Kadnokoji family? I didn't wish for such. Tut! This is a family matter. A precious Kadnokoji lady must not show her gleaming honorable skin in public. Sensei, you are not considered part of the public. We respect you very much. Can you respect my opinion to be like, bro, let her go to an amusement park? Can you respect me that much? But my lady, you know better than to behave this way. Where does this rebellious streak come from? Anyway, you should know that you're lucky. You're lucky to be here, Sensei. Thank you. Well, I am grateful to be alone with Sensei. Very well, I shall leave you two. Ho ho. Wait, so she just rented out the entire park for us? What do you mean the pool is closed? But you promised us yesterday that we could. No crying. Why? Wait. Oh my gosh. Why does the game keep crashing, man? I swear I'm not doing it. It never crashes. Bruh. I was just about to go into something crazy. Oh. This is not fun, man. Why are you crashing, game? Yep. Yep, I know that voice. Also, it's not pick it up on OBS. Come on. Bruh, OBS, pick it up. OBS. Oh my gosh, dude. Hello, OBS. OBS. Why isn't it picking it up, dude? It's not picking it up. Grrr. Can it work now? I know you just flashed, but that was screen capture. I guess I'm doing screen cap. I don't know why it's not showing up on game cap. Whatever. Whatever. Grr, indeed. Hello, Maria. Yeah, I guess I'll just use screen capture. What? Why isn't it working? Hello, Maria. What? Why didn't that work? Oh, I wrote Maria. That's probably why I didn't tab in. There we go. Yatta! Okay, let's get back into this, I guess. How are you? I'm not okay. I'm not okay because I have to replay all this again. Gah! It means I have to edit the video. I can't just, well, I guess I could just edit on YouTube. Oh man. All right. I am awake mostly. Mambo. All right, we're almost back. We can back to it. I guess I'll just cut this section out of the video. I don't like having to do that. A lot of work. Okay. All right. We're back after a little bit of a crash, but it's okay. So, whatever. Anyway, what I was going to say before it crashed. This guy has these two as his kids? Is this adoption? You thought I was going to have a plot hole about, ooh, how did this guy give birth to these birds? No, I think... Oh, is it... I have to leave this in. His name is Guide, implying that he's probably not their parents. He's probably a guide and completely unrelated. Okay, well, that was embarrassing. Okay, I held that in through the crash. I was like, oh, I have this crazy thing I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna talk about all this, about how it's actually a nice thing about adoption and it's not like a crazy plot. And then I just read that it says guide, so all that thinking down the drain. I mean, at least you guys missed out on a tangent, so that's good at least. So that's good. Anyway, let's continue our swimming training, I guess. Sensei, I value every moment we have together. The thought of you brings a smile to my face and a surge to my heart. I believe that it's because of your character. I am proud of who you are and what I have learned from you. Okay. So, Sensei, I think I know. The floor is yours, Yukari. Yes, gather around, as I have a declaration for you all to hear. Regardless of the Kadnokoji's family's desires, I, Yukari, will never sacrifice another's joy for my own. So stubborn. If that's what you choose, then the family insists you leave these public premises. That's so crazy. What do you mean? She just wants other people to be happy and you're like, oh, you're so stubborn. Bruh. Bruh. She wants other people to be happy. Are you insane? Dude, I hate this. This family is insane. Very well, I accept. Why must you always... Very well, then. Bruh, she just wants other people to be happy. That's an insane thing to be mad about. Sensei, I apologize. I never imagined that my family would find out and object so fiercely. I should direct my attention this way. Apologies for the confusion with the earlier announcement. Due to more circumstances, we actually are open today. And as a penance, admission is free today. If you've already paid, please visit customer relations for a refund. Dang. What a crazy twist on the park. Crazy. Really nice of them. What the heck? Super nice. That ought to shut those whiners up. Okay. That ought to shut those whiners up, and that rich Koji guy covered the day's fees, so we're still profitable, baby. Oh, the mic's still on. I take it all back. I take it all back. I never praised this guy. Also, why is the CEO announcing? Did you hear that? I thought they kicked us out to the curb. I guess their consciences got the best of them, and it's free. Wow, this day really has turned around. We can go in. Race you to the water slide. Last one in is a rotten egg. You're almost an egg yourself, so I'd be careful. Hey, no running. It's their dad, guys. It's definitely their dad. Look at all the smiles. It's good to see. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Yeah. That's nice. Well, Yukari and I didn't get to swim. We picked up some snacks on the walk back and had a lovely time. Nice. Ooh. Sensei, my apologies for the household staff. It was a divergence from their usual manners. They become overprotective when I'm involved. It's how they show that they care, Yukari. Yeah, it's okay. How are you feeling? I'm feeling a bit... I have lost what would have been a wonderful opportunity to spend quality time with you, Sensei. We'll go swimming next time. We'll be safe together in the ocean. Foo-foo, it's a promise. I shall eagerly await that day. Okay. That day is today. Sensei! Sensei, have you looked outside? It's the sea. Wait, what? That doesn't work. Did the sea move? Why is there a sea outside my house? Yukari! Why is all of Kivota's flooded? What happened? Oh, you're back to yourself. You're energetic today. Yes, we only have so much time, so we cannot waste it to feel down. Time is gold, as they say. You're very Yukari-like, a very Yukari-like approach. How positive. Oh, I know, see. Good one. Good one. Then Sensei, as you promised, we must swim together in the ocean. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's live 2D time. Wow, this looks cool. I actually have not, I don't think I've seen this one before. Or at least I forgot what it is. But, oh man, from the preview, it looked so cool. I arrived before our promised time, knowing that Yukari always shows up early. However, I saw no sign of her and as the minutes passed. Uh-oh, is she drowning? Yukari, don't drown! I heard water splashing, then a gasp. Is she drowning? Was that Yukari? Is she drowning? No! No! Jump into the water. Yukari! Are you dead? Open your eyes. Oh, she's not drowning. She's just vibing. Whoa. Just straight booba shot. Oh, this is so cute though. Did she put her hair up or is it just floating like crazy? Oh man, that's so cute. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this one. This is so pretty. Oh, they're not gonna put a water effect. Sensei, you found me under the sea. I'd be so funny. It was like, it'd be so funny if that's how they did the voices. I never expected to see such a beautiful scenery. Blub, 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 blub. Hidden under the water that I've only seen from afar. Oh man, I got the new wave, so I don't have my... I had a underwater effect on my microphone. Dang it. And for me to be together with Sensei at such a place. Okay, so this is in her head. She's not actually talking. Interesting. I don't think we've ever had a fully silent one. Ah, aren't I such a lucky girl? Dude, this is so cool. I love this one. Sensei, your face is, huh? I'm drowning. I'm dying. I only have so much breath. Did I do something wrong? No. Looking at a pretty girl and holding her breath at the same time. An equation for bad things to happen. There's nothing up there but the sun. How would she hold her breath so long? That's not it. No, I'm dying. I'm dying. I am drowning, Yukari. Help me. I did not work to make... I was not an actor in Avatar. Because like they had to like hold their breaths for like 10 minutes per take or something like that. I don't know. I think it was James Cameron. He did some crazy stuff with the actors. Anyway, phew. I'm positively soaked. She's a Nikkei confirmed. I got, yeah. Very true. No breathing required. You seem to be having fun. What are you doing? Well, I arrived here early and I was looking at the sea. I saw what looked like flowers under the water, so sea flowers. And then Sensei, why did you dive in and join me? Was I so busy indulging that I was late? No, there's been a misunderstanding. Ah, you thought I was drowning. So, that's why you seemed so harried. I was so happy to see that I had no idea. I know not how to feel. What? I know not how to feel. I'm sorry, but I am also quite honored by your bravery. As long as you're safe, Yukari, let's focus on having some fun. You know, Ice, I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that, Ice. I knew exactly that was the joke you're going to make. And I approve. Yes. Afterward, Yukari and I enjoyed the sea until the evening. That was nice. Sensei, I had so much fun. So much of that, I can barely keep my eyelids open. You're a really good swimmer. That was some very elegant swimming. No, I'm only average. I can hardly call myself a Hyakari Odan elite by simply being average. I'll be rooting for you. You're always full of energy, Yukari. Good night. Good night. Is that it? No, we have one more, right? Yes. Sensei, I fell asleep. How rude of me in the middle of the conversation. Did you sleep well? As long as you feel rested. Yes, I have made a complete recovery. In fact, I could venture back to the ocean right now. You shouldn't. It's dangerous to go into the water at night. Rest. Rest tonight so we can have more fun tomorrow. But I simply cannot bring myself to sleep tonight. My experiences in the ocean were both new and breathtaking. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's dangerous. Sea of summer, Yukari of night. After leaving the convenience store, I spotted someone familiar. Ah, Sensei. What brings you here? Oh, you were buying such eclectic groceries. Man, 2 girls in a row. First Takane, now Yukari using eclectic. Very cool. He is an airbender. That is true. You've been watching, yeah, that. You've been watching the Korra, whatever. I don't know. I know nothing about Avatar. I never watched it. Either of the Avatars. No, I watched the original Avatar. Never watched anything past it. The original James Cameron Avatar. Haven't seen any other Avatars. No, you're not a bother. In fact, I'm delighted to see you. I was just watching the sea, listening as well. This was also rowdy and fun during the day, and now it feels quite the opposite. The fact that I find this piece quite lonely must mean that I have changed. Before I met you, this kind of privacy was natural to me. It was all I knew. Hikari, the unsinkable ship, sailing wherever she pleased. Singing now of all times. Not the best travel itinerary. Even on water, you'll float above, elegant like a lotus. A lady must never shame her family with wet clothes and soaked hair. This is what I was taught from a young age. But today, I soaked my clothes, then even ruined my makeup. I didn't care. I jumped into the sea. If my attendant saw this, she would likely faint from shock. Did you have fun today? And was it worth it? Well, it's true that I, Yukari, possess a few recent regrets. I had a marvelous time, and you would agree that this is a paramount, right, Sensei? And I have a secret for you. Not even my servants know. I lied. I have indeed soaked my clothes in the sea before. Ooh, you have? Wow. Who would have thought? Whenever we visited our private beach, I gazed in the clear water and dipped my feet in when nobody was looking. In a way, I enjoyed those wet socks. Oh, you kept the socks on? You got a real Ayaka moment over here. Yikes. Yukari, you shouldn't have done that. Your parents were right. your abusive parents are right. Or not parents, but servants. Come on, man. I enjoyed those wet socks. It was my own way of enjoying the summer sea. See, this is what happens when you force kids to grow up in these weird ways. They start putting their socks in the water. That's what happens. That's what happens. Gotta let your kids... We gotta teach your kids how to use a pool correctly. We watched the night sea for a while. Haven't seen it. No, I have not. I've never watched it. I've never really been, like, interested in watching it. I know it's, like, fantastic, but, like, I don't know. I've never been into it. Yeah. What's wrong, Yukari? I was so happy that I neglected the time. You were on your way home before I distracted you? Melted ice cream dripped out of my bag. Sensei, you must be on your way. Please resume your business. No, it's too late. My Mori Mori popsicle has already passed on. Oh, this is all because we happened to find each other. That's all right. How about you and I explore together? Yes, lead the way. Aww. Going on a little walk. Afterwards, Yukari and I strolled through the pier's night market and sampled the delicious snacks. That was nice. Sensei! I had so much fun today. I'm glad to hear it. I had fun too. I, Yukari, may be young, but I know one thing with absolute certainty, that I will never, ever forget about this summer. Oh, man. That's super nice. I liked that a lot. Let's take a look. Yeah, very wholesome Momo talk. Dude, we're getting so many wholesome Momo talks. I mean, oh, whoops, this is the wrong Yukari. Wrong Yukari! The wrong Yukari, hold on. There we go. Hi, Ibuki. The wrong Yukari again. No. Alright, come on. There we go. Dude, this one's still really good. I love this Momo talk, or this live 2D. Yeah, we've done so many. I mean, we've done two. We've done... in over 2 hours, we've done 2 Momo talks. I really need to focus and just like read the stories. But man, this is cool. A nice head pat. I like it. No cheeks right now, but dude, this is really good. There we go. A nice short and sweet little one. A little bit of a crash to cut out, but no big deal. But yeah, this was fun. I really like this one. Dude, we have so many wholesome ones. Yeah, very, very, very wholesome. Very cute. Learning a lot about her upbringing. I mean, we learned a lot about that in the main story, but it's very cool. I really like Yukari, man. She's so good. But yeah, that's Yukari. Alrighty. Crash, but no crash out. There's a tiny little crash out. A little tiny crash out. Yeah, no, about the avatar thing, I wanted to wait until I was done because, you know, I'm sort of making the YouTube video. I don't try to script them or whatever, but I try to, like, if I'm going to talk about something for a while that has nothing to do with the video. But no, for the avatar, I just grew up I grew up at the same time as the show was coming out, but like I just wasn't watching it, you know? So like I know it's probably great, but like I wasn't watching it while I was growing up, you know? It's not like my parents were like, you can't watch that. I just, you know, I didn't know about it. So I just didn't do it. You watch it with us? Yeah, I'd watch it. I don't have, like I said, I have nothing against it. I know it's a great show. It clearly is. It's not just a nostalgia thing for people who watched it. I know it's a great show. I've just never watched it, and I've never felt the need to go out and watch it. What I do know is that the live actions are bad, and I've watched enough clips to know that. Well, the movies. I don't know about the TV show. Like I said, I haven't seen it. But that much I know. Very bad, yes. But yeah, I think if I keep my yapping to a minimum, we have time for just one more. And I mean, we could do a few more actually, because actually I don't have to go to bed. I mean, I do have to go to bed, but I don't have to stream tomorrow, so we could do a couple more. Let's see. We can yap for a little bit, but anyway, we can do everyone here except Pina, unless Ronan is here. Ronan, if you're here, speak up. Forever hold your peace. No, I'm kidding. We can do anyone. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. We can do Tomoe, Noah, Nagisa, Judy, Uyu, Akari, Renge. I'm down for whoever. Oh, we got to do them all eventually. So, do. Any suggestions? I'm leaning towards Noah pajamas, but I will take any suggestion. I'm gonna pour my last cup of tea here. Bam. My last cup of tea. When's the next ad break? Okay. Next ad break is like 15 minutes, okay. Maybe a little less, I don't know. Or let's gonna do Noah. Oh my god, I have to keep remembering to record the video. Alright, we're gonna do Noah Pajama. Let's take a look. Sensei, this is Noah. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can make my student rep shift tomorrow. I woke up with a small fever, but it's gotten worse throughout the day. Oh no, is it bad? Don't worry, I took some medicine and I'm already feeling better. But I am concerned about getting you sick if I go to Shale in this condition. I'm so sorry for the last minute cancellation. Don't worry about me, just rest up. If anything happens, feel free to contact me anytime. Yes, have a good night, Sensei. Colorless. Oh, you know it's gonna be real when they play this song. You know something crazy is gonna happen when they play this song. The next day, I finished my work as quickly as I could so I could head to the Millennium Dorms to see how Noah was doing. This is another one, like it's very similar to the one we just heard with Takane, but similar vibes for the song. Oh, so good. Actually, I think this is the song I was thinking about. But it's so good, man. There's one chord in here that just beautiful. It's rare for Noah to take time off for being sick. I hope it's nothing serious. Loud doorknob. Who is it? Oh, this part right here. That chord right there. Ooh, gives me chills every time. I'm not sure what it is about it, but that chord gives me chills, dude. Love it. Anyway, Ito Amirli-sensei, what are you doing at the dorms and at this time of day? How are you feeling? I finished work early, so I came to check on you. I apologize. I made you worry, didn't I? As you can see, I'm fine. You didn't have to come all this way. Ahem. You don't look fine. I brought some things for you. May I come in for a minute? Into my room? I don't mind you coming in, but, I wasn't expecting visitors, so my room isn't the best state to receive anyone. It's a bit embarrassing, to be honest. Everyone falls behind on housework when they're sick. I'll help you clean. That's not what I meant, but... Anyway, it'd be impolite for me to keep you standing in the hallway, so please come inside. Also, this is kind of interesting because, like, Noah and supposedly the rest of Millennium... Oh my gosh, she has nothing in her room. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. But, they stay in dorm rooms, where if you look at Abydos, like, Shiroko and Hoshino, they have, like, houses. Maybe apartments, but they have, like... not on-site dorm. Now, granted, Abydos is different. There's just the 5 students. But I feel like there's other students. Like, Hina has her own... Hina has her own apartment. There's a bunch of students that do. But it's interesting that Millennium has dorms. But I guess that makes sense if Millennium is like a big suburban city. Not suburban. Big metropolis city. Kind of makes sense that you would put them all in dorms. Because it's like, you know... a bunch of, like... cramped housing, which makes sense. I think that's cool. That's a nice little touch that I just realized. And I guess like Wild Hunt has dorms because they're all like located very like segregated with their fences, you know, like they lock off their academy. Everyone has to stay there, so that makes sense that they have dorms too. Dang, that's so cool. I can't believe I never thought about that. Because yeah, Millennium has dorms because they're metropolis. I'd be interested to see what Red Winter has. I'll have to think about like housing students or the housing situations for the other academies. This is what I think about. Remember when I said I wasn't supposed to yap during this? I'm just supposed to read the story. That went off to a good hitch. 4 minutes in, we're already yapping about housing situations. Noah? Oh, you're right. I forgot to bring out the guest chair. Let me go get it. I'll just take a moment. I wasn't asking for a chair. Did you just move in or something? No, I've been using this room since I was a freshman. This is what it looks like after 2 years. Why is your room so empty? Well, I have everything I need. My textbooks and school supplies are all organized in that drawer over there. That cupboard holds my toiletries and hygiene products. I'm not talking about daily necessities. There's no personal touch here. Yuka says that every time she comes over as well, she always comments on how bleak it is. Also, though, like I know, like I'm gonna learn a little bit more about Noah, but like this feels like an insane room, you know, like a solitary confinement room where it's just all white. Honestly, I tried decorating the walls and adding some stuffed animals, but I'm not sure. I suppose a very aesthetic, unique room doesn't really gel with my identity. I always end up reverting back to this. But why? As you well know, I'm seminar secretary. It's my job to record the words and actions others follow of others. Free of prejudice. To achieve that, I have to eradicate my own opinions from the narrative. Perhaps this seeped into my personal life. That's interesting. That's a really interesting way to do this character, because yeah, she is a secretary, and if you're a secretary, you do just, I mean, there's like a traditional secretary is like or like by definition of the words, you just transcribe everything that's happening. But I mean, like obviously like office secretaries are way different now. Like they manage emails, schedules, there's a whole bunch of extra stuff. But by definition, Noah or secretaries just transcribe word for word. So I think this is an interesting expansion of a secretary character. I don't think it's very realistic, but I think that's the point. I think that's the point. This is really interesting. Noah's a notebook through and through. Yeah, she can't write herself. Yeah, that's really interesting. I think this is a fun expansion on a fun way to take a secretary character. Everyone says my room lacks personality, but maybe the dreariness of this room is the exact representation of who I am. Minimalism can technically be its own form of individuality. What your room needs, though, is a stain. A stain? You're making it sound like this is natural, but maintaining a spotless room without a single stain is hard work. If you allow a small stain into this clean, colorless room, it might help you become more lenient with yourself as well. I see. What you're saying, it's like how a stain or an otherwise white paper is more noticeable than one filled with writing. I could see the benefits of allowing a stain or two in the space I use daily. However, I never decorated the room before, Sensei. I think we can help you with that. We just have an ad break. Enjoy your ads. See you in a bit. Hope they're fun and entertaining. Would you be willing to help me out with interior and design? Oh man, don't take a look at my cafe. Guys, I swear I'm like decent at interior decorating. Don't look at my cafe. I just threw stuff in there. I'll decorate it one day, I've been saying for 2 years. If it's from you, I'll let you do whatever you want. Of course, we'll figure out how to decorate it next time. Yes, next time for cert. First order of business is to get you better. I do apologize for worrying you. Have you eaten yet? If not, I'll make something for you. Not yet. No, not yet. The only ingredients I have stocked right now are rice and eggs. Well, that's plenty. I cooked a simple egg porridge and served it to Noah. It was just an ordinary egg porridge, but Noah ate it up as if it was the most delicious meal she has ever had. Dang, dude. Noah's such an interesting character. Super interesting character, man. Like, when she's in the story, they don't really do much with Noah. But Noah on her own, like in her relationship quests, in her like maybe, I think like some of the other side stories, so interesting. But they don't really explore any of that in like the main story. She's just, you know, doing her job, which is fine. She's such an interesting character. Hello, Sensei. My cold has kept me from visiting you lately. Have you been keeping healthy? Of course, I'm fine. Are you feeling better now? I'm all healed up. So, if it's okay with you, do you mind coming over to my room again this weekend? Your room? Well, last time you were here, you promised to help me decorate. You didn't forget, did you? Yeah, of course I do. I was just asking just in case. Fufu. You don't... Oh my gosh, why? I'm gonna find this localizer and I'm gonna end them. You don't have to be so flustered. I was just teasing you. I'll see you this weekend. Odorless. What? Okay. Welcome, Sensei. I've been waiting for you. Seeing you in my room this often is a bit strange. How have you been, Noah? Are you feeling better? Thanks to you, I feel much better. I still have a slight fever, but I'm well enough to do some light tasks. Despite that, Yuka's put me on bed rest until I completely recovered. So now I'm here, sitting in my room, reading all day. Has left me restless. What do you read? Because that'd be helpful to know. Which is why I invited you here on your day off. I apologize for bothering you. Could you forgive me for being a little immature just this once? Don't worry about it. You can always call on me. I knew you'd say that. Maybe we can start with tidying up. I guess there's not much to clean at this point. Let's get to business. How can I fill up this bland, boring room without disturbing my sense of calm? I came prepared with a few options. a bunch of coffee. He's just gonna start throwing it at our walls. Like, here's a stain. Just like dump coffee on our bed. Are those trophies? Are they her trophies? Are they my trophies? That'd be so funny if you just like, all right, here's some of my accomplishments. You can put them in your room. Welcome back from ads, everybody. We are here to decorate Noah's room. Hope the ads were fun. Oh, on my way here, I picked up all of your trophies from seminar. What? What kind of trophies does she have? These are all my trophies. Are they? Oh, they are. This is a trophy from the slogan contest during my first year, and this I received from the school writing contest. Okay. This is a trophy I won from my last Millennium Prize. I missed that event. They've been storing them at seminar, so I didn't realize how many I'd accumulated. What do these trophies have to do with the room decoration? I'm gonna place these trophies throughout your room. I don't know if I do them throughout. I would make like a trophy stand, you know, like a trophy area. But I don't know. Trophies themselves aren't aesthetically displeasing, and the constant reminders of successful moments of my life should be positive. That seems like a good suggestion. Shall we go ahead and place them then? Why would you put them around the room? I have a couple trophies. I only have one in my office though. I think the other one, I think I really only have two. Well, no, I have three, but one of them is like, it's kind of like a joke thing. But I had the other two together. I don't think I would place them like separately throughout the house. You know, I want like a location, you know, a short time later. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit. Aside from the fact that there are so many of them, there's ones on the floor that make it difficult to navigate the room. Additionally, filling my room with trophies has the surprising effect of activating my competitive spirit. I suddenly feel exhausted. That's okay. I brought some other items just in case. The theme this time is this. Did we bring like a shelf? Books? Yeah, you really enjoyed reading, right? It'll create a good atmosphere if you stack books everywhere. Oh my god, okay. The problem is not the objects, the problem is the storage. You need to buy some shelves. Get a cubby unit. Or just buy some bookshelves. And you can put all the trophies on the bookshelf, and all the books are on top of the bookshelf, and all the books in the bookshelf. Why are we stacking the books on the floor? Yeah, the problem is a lack of storage. That's what she needs. She just needed some bookshelves and some cupboards. Maybe not cupboards, I don't know. I do love the feeling of going to a bookstore or an old bookshop and seeing the walls filled with books. And if there are always books within easy reach, it would be convenient for me to pick one to read. Let's try your suggestion. Let's get you a bookshelf. A short time later. It's because you put the books on the floor. Oh, yeah, it's still a bit. Yeah, it's a bit, this layout is still difficult to navigate because you put them on the floor. Oh my gosh. I suppose the stacks would provide good cover in a battle, but I hardly think that'll be happening in my room. I apologize, but this didn't quite hit the mark either. Buy her some bookshelf. Shipiko just used her EX, yes. Oh, that's a crazy reference. Good reference. Shibiko mentioned. It's okay. I have other items as well. Bruh, she just needs a bookshelf. That's all she needs. After that, I suggested all kinds of decorations, but... this giant Pedro doll does liven up the bleakness of my room, but its creepy gaze might give me nightmares. Okay, what else we got? The portable pool is refreshing, but wouldn't it make my room too humid? I'm also worried about the weight it will place on the floor when it's filled with water. Wait, why did I bring an inflatable pool? All right, Sensei. Sensei, you just suck at this, man. He just sucks at interior design. This is no easy task. I'm sorry that I keep turning down all your thoughtful recommendations. Nah, don't be. I'm the one who's sorry if I've been no help. You really have been no help. I think it's just that this characterless aesthetic is what suits me. Everyone has their natural inclinations, and trying to force that to change is rarely effective. This is really interesting, though. He took what he could, not in his... Yeah, he just like stuff that he couldn't fit in the cafe. He's like, here, have those. Just receiving your help today made me more than happy, Sensei. Actually, I still have one more thing left. Would you mind accepting this? Is this an air freshener? I don't mind adding an air freshener into my room at all, but why? Invisible factors can often affect someone's mood as well. Your room can be visually empty, but we can fill it with good smells to boost the atmosphere. I like it. This is an excellent idea. As you said, sometimes the most important aspects of individuality aren't visible. The air freshener that you brought has a cozy, sweet scent like a lily soaked in rain. This is the kind of scent that reminds you of me. I wasn't really thinking of that, but... no need to make excuses. I'm just teasing you. That's cute. Man, I don't know how I feel about that. Because, like, I get that people are different. I don't know if that's healthy, though. I get that there are people who are probably just like, I just don't have... But it's like, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about that. Because obviously... all like any kind of media, they would show this as like a bad thing, or at least something to improve upon, to have like nothing. But to truly have no interests or no emotion, well, she has sort of emotions, but like she doesn't have any interest. That's, I feel like that's unhealthy, but it clearly works for her. But like, I don't know. That's like something that I've heard a couple like people talk about, where it's like a lot of people focus on like when it comes to like, I'm gonna just use depression here as an example, but this works for more than just depression. But like if you are like depressed, a lot of people, they focus on, all right, how do we get you to stop feeling depressed? And then when you stop feeling depressed, they're like, okay, great, you're not depressed anymore. But what really is important is not just to get someone to stop being impressed, stop being like sad. It's to get you past that and feel happy. Like we focus so much on, we need to stop this person from feeling bad. And then when they're done, they're like, okay, cool, we're done. You're not feeling bad anymore. But in reality, what's also is equally important is not just feeling bad, stop feeling bad, but feeling happy, to go past like, okay, now you're not feeling sad. Let's see what can we do to make you feel happy? And I feel like Noah is kind of like that, where she's definitely not like, she's not in a bad place, but I don't know, she doesn't have anything. But that being said, she seems happy, but like, I don't know. It's really, she's such a complex character. Why is Noah so complex, dude? Noah might be the most complicated character in all of Blue Archive. Like, Jesus, man. This is so interesting. Her interest is to observe people and write down notes, but you can't put people in a room. Yeah. It's like she has her interests, but it's like, I don't know. It's so... There's just so much to think about with Noah, man. She's such an interesting character to think about. I'd be interested to see what like a psychologist would have to say about Noah as a character. Sensei, are you okay? I heard from another student that you caught a cold. Oh, Noah. I'm okay. I get to take some time off for the first time in a while. Even if you say it's okay. I can't help but feel I got you sick. I feel so bad. It's not your fault, Noah. Don't worry about it. But still. Sensei, you don't have anything special planned tomorrow, do you? Is it okay if I come visit around lunchtime then? I don't mind you coming by, but will you have time? You don't have any seminar duties? It's okay. I've already handled all the work that piled up during my sick leave. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, live duty time. Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting. I want to see where they go with this story, but tasteless. All right. The next day, I was resting on the bed in the Shale's lounge. Did she come in her pajamas? Surely not, right? Yeah, she didn't. Nice. I really love her outfit, though. Pardon me. Hello, Sensei. As promised, I've come to visit. How are you feeling? Noah, you really came. I'm sorry that I can't get up to greet you. Ah, don't push yourself. I know you're not feeling well. Do you mind if I clear off the drinks? An empty lunchbox on the table. That trash can needs to be taken out. I'll do that as well. What's underneath this book? It looks like this month's utility bill. It's due soon. I can take care of it. You really don't have to do all this for me. No, this much is nothing. Your only job is to rest and not think about work. These tasks are all part of the student rep's responsibilities regardless. But you're not even on duty today. Why don't you at least get more comfortable? Something more comfortable? In that case, may I have permission to use the changing room? Oh. Ronan! Hello, Ronan. Welcome in. Welcome in. Of course, go ahead. Just a moment then. Is she bring her pajamas with her? That's really funny. A short time later. Yatta! I'm back. Noah, your outfit. Yes, is there a problem? You did say to dress comfortably. I thought my pajamas would do. It's true. Smiling, that's never good. Oh, she smiles a lot. She never evilly smiles at us. It's only at Koyuki. It's only at Koyuki when she smiles that you're not in for a good time. Other students might misunderstand. There aren't any students scheduled to visit today. And you're the one who told me to get comfortable. Is there a different type of outfit you'd like me to wear? I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole. Dress whatever makes you feel comfortable. Okay then, please just lay back and relax while I finish up here. This is funny. Housewife mode, yeah. That should be it. Sensei, have you had lunch yet? No, I don't have much of an appetite. Even if you don't feel like it, it's essential for you to eat well if you want to recover quickly. If I recall, you made me egg porridge when you visited me, didn't you? So this time, I'll make something for you. Food made by you? I want some. It won't be anything fancy, but... Well, please just wait for a moment. Okay, I'm excited. What is she gonna make me? I mean, the title of this chapter was called Tasteless, so... a little scared. Thank you for waiting. I made some shrimp soup with the shrimp and okra I found in the refrigerator and some steamed egg on the side. You made shrimp soup? Crazy. I prepared it the way I normally like it. I hope you enjoy. I'd enjoy anything you made. Thank you, Noah. Yes, please. Enjoy it before it gets cold. Is it not to your taste? No, it's really delicious. Oh, okay. You look confused after the first sip. Well, I usually eat food that's heavily seasoned. Just forgot what it was. Low sodium for patients. Oh my gosh. Oh, so it's just the fact that... Okay. I really thought it was going to be like she eats like tasteless food because she doesn't care. Which I was kind of going to go on. I was like, if I could just eat... I love food. I love tasty food, right? I know that sounds like a stupid thing to say, but like what I was going to say is... if there was like a bar that I could eat for every meal that like just gave me the healthy amount of, if I could eat like the same like packet of like slop every single meal and just be fully neutral, you know, be healthy, I would do that. Absolutely. I don't need to have different meal. Like if I had, like for example, if eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for every single meal was healthy, I could easily do that. I'd have no issue. I was gonna go down that route, but this is actually funnier because the fact that Noah's food isn't tasteless, it's just less seasoned to have more of the natural flavor. I think that's awesome. That's like when you eat like a homemade French fry versus like a McDonald's French fry and you're like, wait, this is what potatoes taste like? It's not just salt? That's so funny. Oh man, when you like eat a home cooked meal after eating like fast food forever, you're like, wait a minute, a burger tastes like meat? Whoa, that's really funny. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not what I made it bland. I actually just made it the way I usually eat it. I should have considered your preferences. No, this is actually really fun. When eating alone, I don't season food with many spices or salt. I suppose becomes a habit without me realizing it. You don't like seasoning your food? I think it depends though. Like there are certain things that definitely you should add seasonings, but like there's some foods that like, you know, don't just rip it. Not, I was gonna say rip it raw, but like, you know, you can't eat like raw meat, but you know what I mean. Unseasoned, natural, well, not even natural, but like, you know, see what it tastes like. It tastes good. You don't need to cover your eggs in salt. You know, too much seasoning can hide the true taste of the ingredients. My mission is to live a neutral way that doesn't affect my environment, so I may impartially document others' lives. Seems to have negatively affected my mission. Make your delicious meal. Cover in sugar. Oh my gosh. Yeah, or fruit. Yeah, don't season your bananas, you know. Quickly finish Noah's food. Although I see what they're saying. This kind of goes back to the the decorations though, right? Because we were trying to get her to decorate her room, but if you try to over season, or in this case over decorate a room, then you like lose the true self. But I mean, there are some foods that need a little seasoning, you know. You can't go actual no seasoning, right? Like you can't just grab a steak and cook it without salt or a little bit of pepper. I mean, you could, but it really wouldn't taste good, you know. There are very few foods that you could make that need no seasoning. So I don't know. There's a metaphor in here somewhere, and it's complex, and I think that's the point. Quickly finish Noah's food. Sensei, it's hot. Please eat slowly. I'm sorry. It's just so good. I couldn't stop myself. Noah, can I ask you for one more favor? A favor from me? Yes, this is something only you can do. Something only I can do. Seconds. I need seconds, please. What are we doing? Is she gonna feed it to us? Yeah, live 2D. Is she gonna feed it to us? What's she gonna do? Ooh. Is she gonna read me a bedtime story? Oh, I remember this. Yes. Oh, this, I love it. This has anything to do with the food? This has nothing to do with the food. I thought it would be somehow related. It's bedtime. Oh my gosh. The twinkling stars were shining quietly and obediently, like a large herd of sheep. Yeah, bedtime story with no. I love how this has nothing to do with the food. That's awesome. You can be such an unpredictable person, Sensei. Can't believe you want to fall asleep listening to my boring reading. No, it's beautiful. I love it. This is awesome. Hearing you read gets me really immersed in the story. I wonder why. Because your voice is pretty. Does my monotonous voice convey the meaning of more clearly? Kind of. It is so soothing. Yeah, this is awesome. Why do you think I listen to YouTube videos all night till I fall asleep? Thank you, Sensei. Thanks to you, I have been able to embrace myself more fully. Yay! Sensei, are you asleep? Oh, my eyes are wide open. Oh, I'm just kidding. Shh. Z. Among those countless stars, there's a single one, most bright and delicate. It lost its way and quietly fallen asleep. It's funny, she's literally reading us like a baby nursery rhyme story. Cute. Noah's soft, monotonous voice gradually seeped into my aching body. Thanks to her, I was able to get a deep sleep for the first time in a while. Wow. That was nice. That was really nice. I liked that. I love that, but also it had nothing to do with this. It had nothing to do with the main part of the story. Like, I feel like they could have written that in to be part of the story, but they were just like, oh, this metaphor about food and personality and bedtime story. Like, it felt random. I loved it, but I feel like they could have put, you know, I don't know, they could have done something. I don't know. I think it's fine. It works because he was sick and he needed to fall asleep. I get it, but like, and it's an incredible live 2D. Bedtime reading, awesome, but like, it felt like it came out of nowhere. I was like, wait, what? I mean, they set themselves up to being like, I want seconds and can you feed it to me? You know, something like that. I feel like they could have done that. That would have been cool, but I like what we got. I think that's awesome. Reading to bed. I think that was really, really cute. I liked it. Anyway, let's see what we got. One more story. It's been nice that the weather has cooled down with the rain, but on the other hand, my laundry isn't drying fast enough. I understand that feeling. And if you hang your laundry out to dry for too long, it can start to smell. By the way, how many school uniforms do you have, Noah? Including extras, about 4 sets. The dress code at Millennium isn't very strict, so I doubt most students own duplicates of the exact same uniform. But I'm part of seminar, you know. Come to think of it, I never see you in casual clothes. Or come to think of it, I never see you in casual clothes. What a shame. I'll show you one day when we get a chance. To Noah's pajama. Let's go. There's a small stain. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's the conclusion I wanted. Let me turn that up a bit. Okay. The next day, while Noah and I were working at Shale. Now that we've had lunch, I'm feeling a bit drowsy. No, would you like some coffee? I was just thinking how nice a cup of coffee would be. I only have some tea, so rest in peace is me. One for me too, please. Here's a cup of black coffee. I filled it to the brim, so be careful. Diabolical. I love it though. Oh, ow, it's hot. Are you okay, Sensei? I'm fine, but are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay too. The cup shook a little and some coffee spilled. Please cool your hands with water. The coffee spilled on the floor and can be wiped up. The coffee spilled on the floor can be wiped up. There are a few stains on my skirt, but it's not enough to bother me. I'm sorry I stained your white skirt. It's okay if you'd like to go change. No, it's okay. I was planning to do laundry right after work regardless. Bro, it's coffee. You got to do that now. You got to take care of that right now. Dude, I still got Wash It All Away, the anime. I still got that in my head. So anytime I see a stain, I'm like, bro, you got to get that now. Get that now. If you haven't seen Wash It All Away, I highly recommend it. It's the most... I can't get into it right now, okay? But it's really good. It's about a dry cleaner. It's awesome. I really cannot get into it now. I will be here for hours. But it's so wholesome and so awesome. And like... I don't know. It just takes my mind to a different place. Anyway, moving on. Wash It All Away. It's really awesome. Anyway, moving on. Well, I do think it'll bother me if I just leave it as is. Excuse me for a moment, Sensei. I will change into something more comfortable. Tea for Trinity. Yeah, coffee for Millennium, tea for Trinity. I'm surprised it's not energy. Well, we do have Hare, but it would be funny if it was like coffee for Gehenna, tea for Trinity, Red Bull for Millennium. That'd be great. Short time later. I've returned. Noah, your outfit. Yes, as I said, I put on something more comfortable. I'm glad I left extra pajamas at Shale last time. For the rest of today's shift, I will be wearing these. What if the other students see you and misunderstand? What is there to misunderstand if I tell them that I changed because of a coffee stain? Will they be like, why did you bring pajamas? If not, there's another issue. If not, is there another issue you're worried about? Well, no, I guess not, but I'm worried about it. It'll be hard to work in white pajamas. Yeah, just left. Yeah, that's the main thing I feel like they're gonna worry about. It's like, why do you have pajamas at Shale? It's okay. I'm very used to wearing white regardless. People often ask me if it's an inconvenience to only wear white clothes, but I find there are many advantages. White harmonizes well with any color, and it's easy to clean up any messes. Also, it reflects light well, so it's perfect for someone like me who's sensitive to heat. In addition, sometimes when my clothes get stained like this, it's a record of the day. Noah? Yes, did I say something strange? It's not that. Coffee stains on a white clothes are hard to remove. You can go to the laundry room right now to remove them. Sensei, sometimes you can be clueless about certain things. Yeah, when I said add a stain to your room, I didn't mean on your clothes. There's a difference about like a stain on your room than a stain on your clothes. Like a stain in the room adds character, but a stain on your clothes adds like, I don't care about my appearance, which, to be fair, is a vibe that some people go for. If I get stains on my clothes, I'm like, oh man, this looks gross. I need a washer right now. But I mean, some people don't care, and that's totally fine. I mean, there's two types of don't caring. Like one, I don't care about how I look, and two people are like, I don't care how I look. Two very different ways. I'm more accepting of the second one, but like, I didn't mean stain your clothes. No, you gotta clean your clothes. Huh? Why are you upset? I don't know. Oh, now she's mad at me. See, Ronan, this is the smile that we have to be scared of. I don't know. Uh-oh. I struggled to try and appease Noah for quite some time. That's cute. I like it. Is that how it ends? Oh, that's cute. I liked it. All right, let's take a look at her live 2D. Go down. Bam, bam. Bam, down, bam, 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 bam. Hey, let's see what we got. See what kind of head pets we're working with. Oh man, this is cute. Well, there it is. That was Noah Pajama. Dude, Noah is such an interesting character, but only in her relationship quests. They don't explore her really in it, which granted, I don't think you need to do too many character studies in the main story, but like, gosh, dude, it's such an interesting take on this kind of character, because usually when like someone in a story is like, they don't have any hobbies, they don't have anything interesting, or they don't have any interests, they usually paint that as a bad thing or like a room for improvement. I don't think they really did this here though. And this was such like, because I don't think they're trying to even say an answer. I don't think they're saying what she's doing is bad for her or good for her. I think they're just saying that is who she is. Such an interesting take, dude. This is, wow. I think she's probably one of the most complex characters that Blue Archive has. Like, seriously. Granted, I haven't done anything past Hyakari Oran, so no spoilers there, but that was crazy. It's every time we do something with Noah, I'm just like, what? This is such an interesting character, but that's Noah Pajama. Incredible. But that's what we're gonna call it for tonight. That's where we're gonna end off for now. So I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Let's see who is live. Oh, I forgot I'm not using game capture. Can I switch it back now? Do you think it's working? Or is game capture just broken? Yeah, game capture is broken. Awesome, whatever. All right, I can look over here, I guess. I don't need to read chat or anything. Fine. Let's see you streaming. Did Maria start streaming? I think she was gonna stream today, right? Oh my gosh. It just broke. No, okay. I thought she was gonna stream today. Guys, Project Melody has 0 viewers? It's funny. Which is broken. It said Project Melody has 0 viewers. I'm like, somehow I doubt that. Anyway. Because I always like scroll low to bottom to see who's streaming. And I was just see Project Melody at the bottom. I was like, huh. Tomorrow's a media stream. What? I gotta get my speaky videos ready. I gotta get my speaky videos. Let's go say hi to Artie. We never get to say hi to Artie. So let's see what he's up to. Artie is playing. Artie is drawing some stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, they've been drawn for 52 days. So yeah, let's say hey to Artie. Alrighty. Put them in. Yes, yes. I'm gonna put in all the speaky videos, all 200 speaky videos. All right, Ronan, if you want to get the raid message, I'll start the raid here. Artie Melis. So I will see you all in about a week. I'm gonna be gone for a week doing some really fun stuff that I will at least talk about when I'm done with it. Whether I show you, I haven't decided, because it has to do with my personal life, but it's really awesome. I'm doing some really fun stuff. And I can't wait to tell you all about it when I get back, but that does mean I will not see you until next Monday. So not this coming, but the one after that. I will be gone for a while, so can't wait to see you then. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. So let's start the raid there. Let's start the raid. I think Ronan disappeared. Ronan, you disappeared. That's okay. That's okay. Get our raid messages out there. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Time it to the end of the song.